Everyone, and everyone has volume and everyone has sound, and we are just waiting for Ortis to join us, but we're going to continue. For those who I am weirdly zoomed and cannot see my chin, so hold please while I fix that real quick.
You don't need a chin.
I'm sure it's this.
No, but like the camera on the Twitch screen was like here, so I'm like,
I don't
let's
understand the problem.
pull back. I didn't put any makeup on.
Neither did I.
Rub it in.
I can't because Kitsu's too busy rubbing it in all over with the
Anyway,
they've got enough rubbing for all of us. Now this is going other places. Back to the murders.
No, they got sandwich.
Anyway, welcome back, everyone. We got there was no game last Sunday because we couldn't get Jitsi to work for I don't know why. I found out what the problem was. I have no idea how I triggered it. I also don't know how I fixed it.
We're just glad we don't have to pay for the expensive version of this.
Yeah, someone's like, we found one that's $7 a month. I'm like, I will buy it, but that doesn't help this weekend because I don't get paid till Tuesday. Anyway, in our last adventure, the group sort of started reuniting. Fancel's alive. Ryan is dead and in a bag of holding. Nix's body mysteriously disappeared, and no one seems to have an idea or is concerned too much about that, other than Vancel. Vancel is revived. And due to making a deal with a strange shadowy creature that they've never met before, and I'm sure will have no negative consequences, Ortis has returned to the adventure. The group waited the night to interrupt a wedding. I don't know where my stopwatch went. I'm very sad. Anyway, waited a night for the wedding they were supposed to interrupt, wherein they found out the groom and the entire groom's party were humans. Squall, going through with the plan to break up the wedding, challenged the human groom to a duel, and quickly learned that for some reason magic was finicky around this person. The group interrupted the fight, jumping to their friend's aid, which caused a massive issue because you're in Prismere and there's hospitality rules and things that are supposed to be followed. But due to some quick talking from Squall, largely, the duel resumed, and then everyone broke the duel all over again, and the fight ended with the human being killed because Sandwich, not their real name, a Knoll cleric that had stumbled into the group on accident, threw a turkey carcass, dealing the final few points of damage. The rest of the human party said that this was a declaration of war and vacated. And as the various Fae, including Zybilna, were looking angry, trying to sort out their next steps, 2 elves and 2 goblins that had just been near you guys said maybe we should start leaving. And one of them pulled out a spear and carved a gateway in the air that leads to a port city of some sort, where you can see Squall's ship in the distance. And that's where we'll pick up. There's a portal open that you guys could go through, or you could do whatever you want. What do you wish to do? There's a slight commotion. No one's really noticed that you guys have wandered off yet, mostly because you just went into another room. It's not like you snuck away. You just... Oh yeah, there's over there.
Sandwich is sniffing the portal and then looking at the person that carved it.
Hi.
I'm going to cast message in the direction of the bride. And I'm going to say,
LOL, sorry.
yeah, I'm, something is just come up. We have to get going. But call me, sending me. I don't know how these things normally work, but good luck. Miss you already. Well, was I supposed to stay, or we stopped wedding? This was what you wanted us to do, right? You actually wanted to get married, like to me?
I wanted this situation absolved without war, and without my people being in danger.
we will definitely.
Friends have caused some trouble. We'll try to come up with a solution.
This seems fair. We'll be right back. I have to pay a parking ticket on boat. But, I promise we'll be back soon.
Okay.
Slowly back into the portal.
Chestnut sandwich, biscuit. Ortis.
Sandwich approaches the elf that card thing and kind of like just grabs her hand roughly and is like sniffing at the staff and like pointing at the portal.
Hello,
seriously.
friend. Yes, I don't think we've met, but if you're with them, then you're a friend, and perhaps we should, leave this place before there's issue.
I just see Squall go through.
My grandmother's not particularly fond of things causing ruckuses and disruptions.
Sandwich, we have food
Where's
on
Dagna?
boat.
Where's what? Sorry.
Where's Dagna?
Oh, still worried about Dagna, are you?
She's with Vansel, who is heading towards the portal.
Okay. Yeah. At the mention of food, Sandwich she'll just walk through.
I see Squall, because Squall's backing up into the portal. I'm gonna notice what he's doing and just copy him very obviously
Okay.
right into the portal.
I guess the easier question is anyone not going through the portal?
I'd like to take Ryan's body out and throw it in.
You're abandoning Ryan?
Write a note saying he's the one to blame, and then
I feel so Hortus. I feel so
Well,
bad.
let me go ahead and delete this character then.
Just, Ninja's the one that might care, but Hortus doesn't know Ryan.
Did you plop it by the portal? Sandwich will pull out seasoning and lift up his leg.
here's a new planet as promised. Unless we were planning on reviving. Were we planning on reviving Ryan? I was just joking, but I'm not against
I'm
it.
just gonna carry his corpse around forever. It's like a trinket. And that's more gruesome than I intended. But you know what? I guess bye, Ryan.
While Sandwich is holding his leg up like a turkey leg at a red fair, just going.
Sandwich, no. I don't think I would allow that. I'm pretty sure I would be going to get Ryan's corpse.
You guys are all free to act as you choose. I'm not. I'm here to have the world react to you. I'm not controlling you guys as being mean to each other.
Sandwich will follow Ryan dangling out of his mouth.
Okay.
Sandwich drags Ryan back in.
All right.
Down,
Since
down.
you two were the last through,
Spit it up.
and you're carrying a corpse, could the two of you both roll stealth with disadvantage?
Oh, I got a good roll.
That's a natural 16 and a natural 18.
Oh, you have no trouble.
Oh, with
but it's the
disadvantage.
two carrying the corpse. That
No,
are-
I thought I was one of the last. Okay, because I was gonna say
Okay,
that's plus 15, so 31.
Yeah, so you and Ortis slipped through no problem. So do the 4 NPCs. It was specifically the two of them going, no, we're not going to leave the body behind.
Oh, got it.
Does the commotion of them picking up a body and dragging it through a portal, regardless of Chestnut's
I'm not
admittedly
dragging
good
it.
strength?
I'm pretty sure I'm tall enough.
No, you guys pick it
30,
up.
20.
Okay.
What am I rolling? I don't
Stealth with
remember.
disadvantage.
Disadvantage? You suck. Not. I mean that in a loving
Thanks.
way. I'm so sorry.
Thanks.
I should. Oh, why? I rolled a 19 and a 2. So, but I am kind of stealthy. So that's a 7.
All right. Yeah, as you guys go through, there is a voice you hear calling out from the outer hallway. Hey, what are they doing over there? They're trying to get away.
Can I just drop his body and run into the portal?
I will say you guys are going to get away, no problem. That's not an issue right now. It was whether or not you got noticed.
Because I'll have to drop the body if it saves myself.
I'll cast a major image when I hear that, and it'll be like a little fairy boy or something like that, like a suspenders and little short like red tie and a paperboy hat. Get your pipes here, get your pipes. They read it here first. War breaks out in the Feywild. Ryan's to blame. You heard it here first. He wanted a planet. Now he's going to take it.
As you're saying, as you do this, and as you cause this distraction, causes honestly more people to look in that direction because there's now a little man going.
I put it like on like.
Oh, the other side. Okay,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah. Not where we are, like on the other side.
But you still hear
120-foot range.
Yeah. Okay. No problem. Yeah, you put it over there. Less eyes looking directly at it. Fortunately, there is still one or two, and what you guys hear as you actually let's roll perception to see what you guys hear.
That's a natural 8 for a total of 21.
Okay, 21's good. I was about to say, like, this is going to be great if Sandwich and Ortis, the two with the least knowledge of the current situation, are the ones that hear the details. Okay, okay, you all got good. You see them? They're escaping back to Zobek. They must be in league with him. I bet they set it up that way. They killed their own man to give him excuse. And the portal shuts. And you guys find yourself on the deck of your ship.
Was this where Ryan was from? This Zelbeck place? Is this his hometown? Because now I feel bad.
I think we're
this
just...
is on y'all. I don't know what y'all did with him, but I just came into this situation.
All I know is it's done and it's out. And who wants to just go back to my place? I'm sure my village is back and we could just retire. Like, I think we're just done, right? We're just done. We're the good guys, so we're done. We saved the day.
Vansel glances up. Your place is where we just left. You and I are from Prismere, remember?
Is this the same Prismere?
Oh,
I thought it was the same Prismere.
Well, I was thinking maybe Ollie planted my seeds somewhere else that is also magical and nice and not at war.
Random alleyway in Baldur's Gate. Just a dark alleyway.
No, I mean, like, the Feywild's a big place. Prismere's not the only place in the Feywild.
Giant moldy nut.
It's in one of Ortis's boots.
let me shift gear real quick and ask you, Gif, would Twig have accepted advice or help on planting the tree, or would he have just gone and planted it somewhere secluded? Just general terms. I don't need like super.
That's perfect.
Things you
I don't know. Who would have given him advice of where to put it, I guess. I mean, he probably would have looked for other fairies.
If you would have taken advice, then I know exactly where it is. If you hadn't, I was just asking you in honesty, like without context, would you have been like, I'm going to plant it in this secluded forest I found randomly somewhere, or...
He had like a 20 wisdom, so he was pretty wise.
Intuitive to a good place.
Yeah.
Okay. One of the two elves, because again, you guys were escorted from the wedding by 2 elves and 2 goblins. So far, no one's really identified any, although one of the goblins had a very familiar voice.
Sandwich is sitting on the deck, and when Biscuit started mouthing off, "Oh, this is your guys' fault," looks at the body that they've been holding and kind of puppets it and goes.
Sandwich. I know you're new here, but I'm just gonna take the body and put it back in my bag, but I'm gonna like not very gracefully shove it in. So I'm gonna judge them for being crude with this body and then be like,
So the goblin walks by and goes,
See that?
"Oh, I've seen."
You just hear bones snapping.
As the goblin walks by, I mean, honestly, I've seen Cruda. I mean, you should see how boy I left in charge of my temple back home, Max. Just, you know,
"What did
sandwich
he
and him
do
would
to
get
your
along.
temple?
Nothing.
What did he do to your temple?"
He's just a kobold. He acts like a kobold. No offense
Oh,
to kobolds.
I was thinking
but
something else. Okay.
no,
yeah.
no offense, but some of them, I don't want to say more monstrous because that sounds bad, but some of them have a different personality and perspective on things than us. And that one, are you abyssal, dear? Yes, a random goblin
nice.
just asked you if you were abyssal with no context.
It's not nice to call people abysmal.
Abyssal.
Oh, the tiny little.
It's just
tall thing.
a nondescript goblin at this point still, yes. There are 2 nondescript goblins and 2 nondescript elves.
Savage.
Hi, pleasure to meet you, Sandwich. I'm Siren.
Siren is Siren a cleric?
Yes.
Okay. Squall's gonna walk up to her and
Throws off the illusion. Looks like a
Dragonborn, right?
somewhere between a dragonborn and a halfling.
Yeah. What's the spell? What's the one that preserves the bodies? A level 2 spell, I think.
Oh, you're looking for something to keep it fresh?
Yes, otherwise it's just going to rot. I can bring it back in like 5 days, but yeah, we need, you have spell to keep it fresh for what, 10 days or whatever. I just say it's beyond my healing capabilities. I am only new to cleric religion, whatever.
Sure. All right. Just get him to. Yeah, Chera, sweetie, can you go ahead and get them over here and drag the body? It's a little bit more than I want to pick up. You see the Shadar-kai elf that's one of the deckhands of the ship walks over and picks up the body
Sure.
and starts walking off.
You might want to check door on your way.
Like the dwarf accent came out.
I'll keep him fresh for you. Let me know when you need him.
How did it get out of my bag?
Oh shit! Yeah, you were shoving it back in the bag.
I think
I'm like holding it.
Quick reverse. I can cast the spell, but I need the body back.
this will your chest and give it to they know what they're
What if-
doing.
What if he misses me?
He's dead.
If it helps any, you can come with us and get the body back.
Oh, I don't want to bag it.
I don't really want it sitting in my room or anything, but
Oh, you're gonna hold it for us too? Thank you. But I need my. Oh, wait, hold on. I need my bag back. I don't know why it made that sound, but
as you see a Shadar-kai, like a feathery shoulders on his armor, just kind of look at you and shake his head as he carries the body off. And the Dragonborn follows him.
She thought she had a bag of holding. It's a bag of devouring the right to eat.
It's been eating him.
we're gonna come back for him, right?
Oh, he is on ship now, so I said it will take 5 days or maybe a little bit longer. But
Yeah, but we need to get Nick's. Oh wait. Hey, did
Yes,
we
is
leave
anyone
Nick's
going to tell me why you lost
there?
his body?
Why? I personally didn't. I wasn't holding the bag. You should really check in with Dagna.
Are you blaming a small child for
I was
losing
mistaken.
my partner's body?
No, not exactly, but I'm not blaming me. Yeah, I was.
You know what? I have work to do. I'm going to work on fixing this. Dagna, come with me. I'm going to start teaching you about Dunamancy.
I can teach you how to hit things.
Do you know what now? Other ears don't need here. Come on. Squall, you're alright if I use the third guest room?
It's yours.
Do you guys remember on our like old ships when we used to all have those sleepovers in the one big room? I miss those days.
No, I don't know if this is.
Oh wait, all of you weren't there. Ortis wouldn't come, and Nyx is missing. Ollie's gone.
Just pat her on the head. Pat her on the head and be like, we should probably go get some rest. It's been a long day.
Do you want to do it together? You want to have a sleepover? Do you want to? We could tell stories, and I could braid your hair. It's fun. I promise. Nyx used to love it. I think. I mean, he side-eyed me a lot, and he sighed, but he always came.
You're clearly in need of company.
It's been a really hard day.
You're welcome to stay in room if you need.
Ortis, did you hear that? We're having a party.
I have small couch for you to sleep on.
Ortis, sandwich. Come on.
Squall, it may have been a while, but I'm pretty sure I had my own room. Can you escort me to that room, please?
It's your own room. You don't need to be escorted.
To be clear, you have never been on this ship in your life.
Never been on this ship. Yeah, this is.
Oh, this is the different. Oh, okay, never mind.
This is Squall ship, but yes, we could find a room for you. I believe we got to give Ryan closet, but we will get you a better room than that.
You had a man sleeping in a. Okay.
I don't remember when didn't I say that? No, I'm just joking. I don't remember where we had plenty of rooms though, didn't we? I think we had the.
Why don't we all just stay here in the common room together, like old times that none of you were there for, but I was, and
we were there in spirit.
I don't know who I am anymore.
You're right. You are clearly a hazelnut.
No.
Perhaps we should stay with Chestnut just to make sure she doesn't make any wrong decisions by herself this evening.
Sure.
Yeah, just is gonna find the weird elf
Sure.
in the portal.
Doesn't she have the deck of cards?
Motion.
Wait, no, I thought I had them.
Oh, you have them? Oh, okay, never
Ortis has
mind.
them currently.
I was thinking
Aren't
Chestnut
you
had
guys
them.
going back and forth on somebody drawing them?
Chestnut was immediately
Chestnut's
trying
like,
to get
"Do it,
everyone to
do it,
draw
do it, do it,
them.
do it."
I don't believe anyone has drawn any yet.
Emphasis on yet.
But we could play cards tonight.
I gave you
at
guys
our
a deck of many
party.
things. I have no faith.
I have an idea for a really fun party game. Let's take the deck of cards and this bag of candy I'm still carrying around for a long time. It is probably expired. But what if we put it all in a bowl or my bag and we just like shake it up and everyone reaches in their hand and pulls something out and you just either eat it or you draw a card or you see what happens.
Better game. We pick cards and the last one living wins.
Like Russian roulette.
I'm going to. Can I see bag? This is bag candy, right? From Feywild. Can you see it real quick? I'm curious to see it. I would like to maybe eat one. It could be fun. Squabble head. Like that was pretty hilarious.
I respectfully.
What's the time?
It is. This was morning, but you were in the Feywild. Let's say it's 3 p.m.
I'm going to take a nap.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think.
Okay, everyone take a nap, rest up. The party starts promptly at 9 p.m. and we are going till, 10:15.
We only had an hour's rest.
Fine.
It's
Sleep
dawn.
for 8 hours. We'll party at midnight. Yeah, midnight is when the real magic happens. All right, everyone go to bed. Good night. And I'm going to walk off to my quarters, giving up on my plans of a sleepover.
Sandwich, you are welcome to stay with Chestnut or wherever you'd like. It doesn't matter. Like, find someone. I'm sure there's spare room somewhere. You could take Nix's room. No, I think Vansel's in the room. No, probably not take that room. We will find you room.
I don't know. Just Sandwich just sits, watches you all wander around.
A female squall walks up to you, Sandwich. New member on the crew.
I was gonna talk to the elf person.
Oh,
Did you
okay.
wander off?
Well, if you wander off, she will not approach you yet. But if you were just like sitting there
No, I
on the
don't
deck,
care.
if you were sitting there
No,
on the deck
I
doing
was
nothing,
While they were all talking to each other, I was walking for the one that made the weird hole.
okay, then we'll do that before we worry about Gale randomly asking you who you are, since you're just a stranger sitting on the boat. you came with the captain. You're okay, obviously, but context. Yeah, you walk up to a nondescript elf holding a staff that he's slowly putting, like the end of a staff that acts as a scabbard over a blade. No, Gale, Squall's sister.
Oh, okay.
Hence, I'm sorry, a female Squall, Gale. I apologize.
Now he's just gonna whine that his god left him, and
All right, you walk up. There are two nondescript elves, as in they look generically different from each other, but wouldn't be surprised to consider them siblings if you were told they were.
Windy.
It's like windy, but windy.
Yeah.
She just like motions and does the weird thing that he did with the staff. Badly, I'm sure.
Did you have a question, friend? More than happy to share, but generally yes, it makes holes.
Joe.
It takes time to recharge. I can't do another one just yet.
They sit.
Crossing my heart, it's going to take days. I'm going to tell you that right now. Oh, you need to go somewhere specific. Because I could probably try to help you in the right direction, but if you need it... Look, some people call me the god of roads, and it doesn't work very well if I portal everywhere. The portal's more of a quick route backwards. But forwards we go on foot. Yes, much to my annoyance, says the other elf.
Crash wedding.
Did the others summon you?
Bacon.
Siren summoned her? That seems unlikely. I think he means the
My poor Noel's so
dwarf
stupid.
girl. Can you tell me where you're from, my friend? I'm going to say I'm sorry. I'm going to give you this in the meantime. Hands you a small pouch. If you can remember where you're actually from, I promise you that my consult and I can ensure that you get home. Sound fair? But if I don't know where you're going, it's like 20 gold.
Starts eating it.
It starts dumping it out.
If you guys glance over and the knoll's just dumping coins and they're bouncing on the deck. We will get you home if you can tell us where home is. I can't open a path to nowhere, unfortunately, but... You're very faint, I'm sorry.
Not sure if that's how you pronounce it, so that's what she said. They said.
Bastet, do you know what Bastet is? It's a cat god. We will research. I'll come back to you as soon as I know where you're from. I'm sorry? Cats. Yes, cats.
Sorry, you said it wasn't loud enough. I'll move it closer.
Cats. I understand cats. We will do our best, my friend. It's going to take time. I'm sorry. In the meantime, these are very nice people. Points at Squall. That one's a very nice person. So, work with them, and as soon as I can figure out where you're from, I will happily get you home. It's unfortunately the best I can offer, because I don't know who you are, where you're from, so I can't just... For that matter, you're always welcome in Perdita, but, you know... Pleasure to meet you, Sandwich. I'm Tethio. Don't tell the others. Winks. And you see him...
That's all they do.
Yep.
Everyone else sleeps, I guess.
You see the other elf gesture, and the two of them turn from nondescript elves to nondescript humans, and they stroll down the gangplank into the city. And then Gale says, "Who are you?"
Sandwich.
All right, Sandwich. Did you finally get me a new cook, brother?
Like this is it's sandwich. Maybe they cook. Maybe they definitely eat.
Oh my
They're
god,
very-
I told you if you didn't find me a new chef, I was going to hang you by your toes. You,
I thought
come with me.
Ortis.
How do you know
Ortis
about
is
cooking?
cook. Was Ortis not cook?
Ortis
I thought
is
Ortis
dead. Hello, Ortis. Okay, you just got Ortis back. That doesn't count. Come on, Sandwich. Let's show you the galley.
I'm gonna cast a message into Gale's head and be like, perhaps taking Sandwich into the kitchen is probably not the best idea. They will probably just eat the food, not cook it.
Oh, good. Then I don't have to cook it, and you can go hire someone else and buy new food. Talk to you later, brother.
That's fair.
All right. So everyone did say they wanted to rest. I'm more than happy to say you guys can.
Yeah, we haven't really rested since before the big fight.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Anyone else doing anything while they're resting? Anything they want to declare or comment on or progress?
Are our items? I'm gonna check in with Snicker Snack. Are the items back to normal?
Yes.
Okay.
As soon as you're not within 30 feet of any of those humans, your stuff pop back on. This is a very strange situation. It's like I suddenly felt tired.
It's like you just got really heavy and just it was weird. Like
I don't really remember. I remember you drawing me and we were going into battle, and then I remember you talking to me now.
it was a strange fight. I had to use a small dagger. It was not great, but glad you're back.
You used another weapon. I'll remember that. Did you have a question, Ortis?
Just a small little flavor to add. When Ortis goes and rests in his bed, he is going to like meditate on like what happened to try and recall like the gap that happened between them finding him versus him disappearing out of nowhere, but nothing too major. Just kind of.
I mean, you can find it. It's, you know, that feeling when you wake up from a dream and you know you're awake, but you just don't feel like getting up yet, so you're just kind of chilling and laying there, and it's quiet and it's empty and nothing is happening. You have giant gaps of that basically starts from when you drew that card in Athos in the room with everyone to waking up last game.
Okay.
It is just an empty. It's not like there's things missing. It's just you can feel there's a time that passed, but there's nothing there between one memory and the next.
Okay.
All right, you guys can all have the benefit of a long rest. I'm more than happy to say that. Get all your spell points back, get all your spell slots back, get all your hit points back. cure at least one level of exhaustion if anyone had any. As you guys wake up, you feel the boat gently rocking. And she gets less gently rocking and more.
Does it feel like we're on?
Feels like
the
you're
ocean?
sailing. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I would definitely recognize that. I'm gonna run out my room and go and check out the side of the, like, go up the stairs and check the deck, see what's going on.
You run up onto the deck. Part of your crew are on duty, pulling ropes, tying things off, doing the normal jobs that would be done as sailors, and your ship is coasting through the water. You don't see land.
He's just gonna do a. Oh, I've missed the smell of sea. It is sea, right? This is salt water, or
It smells salty.
I'm gonna look over the deck. It's just water.
It's also getting towards nighttime. There's a little bit of a sun on the edge, so that gives you an idea of which way west is, type thing. But
I'm gonna jump in the water.
okay.
He hasn't been swimming for a while.
There's a brief man overboard. No, it's just all right. It's the captain. Just bring her about. See the ship slowly start to slow down, and bringing the sails in so it doesn't keep going away from you.
Is there like anything hanging off the side of the ship? Not like a little boat or anything, but like rope or something.
There are some ropes in a few places. A few, life preserving rings. Not as many as you would normally find. Not that Sandwich has a lot of sailing knowledge for reference, but
Okay, I'm gonna make like some sort of makeshift anchor thing to secure themselves to the boat, but also be like dangling over the side trying to catch a fish.
okay.
I mean, is
They
it
probably
bad
get
enough
really-
that
they
like
probably get really.
is it like rolling out of bed bad, or is it just like
Have you been on a sailing vessel in real life?
no?
Okay.
I've ridden Pirates of the Caribbean
No, that doesn't. Have you been on a boat
twice. Yes.
at a point when it was going fast at
Yeah,
all?
I've ridden the Jungle Cruise.
a boat on real water that is traveling faster than like 10 miles an hour.
I've been in the ocean on a boat. I don't know how fast it went. It went boat speed.
So, you said you've been in the ocean. I'm sorry, I've never had to describe this to people who don't know it at all. So this is not bad. This is just me going.
No, I just
"All
mean
right."
like more like how much is the boating? Like it would.
You've been in the ocean, right? You've been in the ocean
Like,
when
is it-
waves are
is it-
coming in.
Is it lulling or is it like that? Yeah.
It's like that because it's a giant sailing vessel cruising through the ocean.
Yeah, but
It's
cruising or like cruising.
it's probably going 20 miles an hour.
That's not bad. I can sleep through that. If it's a big enough boat, you're not gonna feel it as much. It's not a tiny speedboat. We're on like a boat, man. We're on like a yacht, I think. I don't know
To
much
be
about
clear,
boats.
your boat is. Let's see.
Because unless it's like a little speedboat, it would take a lot. Like, because the bigger the boat, the less motion.
Your boat is 100 feet from tip to back, essentially. A
How
little bit.
are we all fitting on this boat?
I put a picture in the
I'm
Discord.
aware, but I'm worried about the scale. Okay.
Sailing vessels are not as big as you think they are, essentially.
I don't know a lot.
Well, no, like if you look at that picture looks like a very nice sized boat, and there's multiple rooms, and there's plenty of spaces, and if you measure the main deck, where it's the longest, it's about 100 feet across,
You're just noticing that.
and the various rooms are like 15 feet by like 9 or so. They're all small. They're fairly small.
I misunderstood the whole boat concept. You know what? It doesn't matter.
It's okay.
am gonna do boat things. I'm gonna boat.
It's not like
I
you're
don't know where
getting
I'm going with
seasick
this.
or anything. It's just
Then I'm sleeping through this.
okay.
I'm
you're
not
still
waking
asleep.
up. For
Understood.
This. Good night.
Understood. You're still asleep. Squall, as you swim around, you look up and you see a sandwich dangling through a wooden ring. You found what looked like a life-preserving ring, but it wasn't heavy and like fluffy. It was just like a wooden ring with 4 handholds on it.
Sandwich probably got really excited when she saw the big fish go in the water, and then she realized it was Squall and got sad again.
Do I see any life like in the like? I mean, they're probably afraid of the boat, so probably not.
Nothing super close to him. I mean, yeah, you look around. There's fish. There's various things swimming around that are supposed to be swimming around in the ocean. Roll survival, by the way, Sandwich, since you're trying to catch a fish.
I was gonna say I was gonna dive back down and see if I can catch sandwich a fish.
Okay.
As well.
Survival for you? Yeah, both of you roll survival.
18 for me.
Okay.
22.
All right. Squall, you don't think anything of it. You spook a fish. You send it flying upward. Sandwich, you grab a hold of it. I'm just making sure I'm remembering the right kind of fish.
Then I'll just start swimming up into the air and then just get back on the boat. Kind of just stretch a little bit.
You come up with a silver pike. AKA a northern pike. And it's about 3 feet long.
Are they delicious fish? Do people actually eat them, or are they like garbage fish?
People eat them. I don't know. Let me look up northern pike and see how edible they are.
Northern Park, garbage fish rating.
On a scale of goldfish to salmon.
I lied. It's like 4.5 feet long.
Nice.
It's a carnivorous fish. Recorded in lengths of around 150 centimeters and 59 inches and 63 pounds. So you come up with a 5-foot fish that weighs about the same.
Fish, not garbage.
I definitely did not catch it with mage hand.
I looked it up.
I was assuming like you chased, you spooked it and sent it upward, and then the knoll grabbed it.
Yeah, I'll help both of them back on the ship, and then I'll get up,
It's a white and mild tasting fish.
So this is not best fish in sea, but it will satisfy palate. And then kind of pat. No, I can't because he's a sandwich is giant. So I was gonna pat Sandwich on the head, but I'll just pat Sandwich on the side of the arm and be like, enjoy.
Sandwich will rip the fish in half and give half to Squall.
Oh, thank you. I will cook as soon as possible. Actually, you know what? I will. I'll take it to the kitchen. I'll call Gail as I'm going down the kitchen.
No, I'm busy piloting the vessel. I know you haven't asked me why we're at sea.
I just thought maybe you were homesick. Why are we at sea? I mean, pleasant surprise, but
armed men.
Legged women.
5 armed men arrived and said they wanted to question you about some irregularities with the wedding you were at. I told them to fuck off, and they said they were going to come back. And then Yatch saw a group of like 30 coming up the dock, and we cut tail and left.
This was a good call.
I'm glad you think so. So, are we leaving? Are we staying here? What do you want to do? Because we're in the ocean. We're not low on supplies or anything like that, but the last I checked, our ship's not really meant for just sitting in an ocean.
How long have we been sailing? How many hours?
About 5.
Dude,
But I figured you'd throw a conniption fit if you woke up and we were out in the stars again. So,
did the others come back, or they're still in town?
the others?
Blanking on names. The Dragonborn Siren. Wait, what was her name?
Siren's still on shore. They didn't go on
Okay.
shore.
Oh,
You sent them off with that corpse.
okay. Oh, yes, you're right. Okay.
Never liked that guy. He was handsy.
All right, everyone's accounted for then.
As far as I know, yeah. Full crew, plus you brought back that Ortis fellow you were all raving on about.
Well, he's a good guy. He's a good friend. One of the few we have left.
I noticed you lost the boy with the scythe, though. What happened to him?
It's a good question. He disappeared. He died. Put him back and then just tried to get body and slimy hand hit my hand away and it disappeared.
Why did I agree to go sailing in the sky with you again?
And no, I have not been drinking. That gave that up long.
That you know of. I'll understand. Don't worry. I'm not judging you. Last thing I'm going to do is judge you, because then you're going to remind me of how you saved my life, and that's going to lead into a whole conversation there where I have to be grateful or I'm ungrateful. So.
How loud are they being?
Like casual conversation. You can hear it. You're nearby. You can hear it if you want to.
She'll clean the fish and throw it in the water nearby and ready a net and see if anything comes up.
Your new friends chum in the water.
Did they not finish fish?
They threw it in the water, sliced it up good, and tossed it back in. I don't know. They got some type of net they came up with from somewhere.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll be fine.
Roll survival sandwich.
Probably just took one of the beds, hammocks.
Do I have more boat knowledge than I think I do? Because I was pretty sure I was just kind of going with basic
Chumming, so
knowledge.
I mean, I know as much as.
So
Assassin's
chumming is
Creed,
when you
but-
basically cut up smaller fish and throw them back in the water to bleed and attract bigger fish.
Have you never watched Shark Week before?
Have you never watched Shark Week before? I'm busy. I know what
survival?
chumming means. I just
Survival,
slow
yeah.
fish talk. Boats. Captain.
I just think it'd be funny if she throws it just right, and that fish head just lands on Chestnut's window, and she just clicks.
Chestnut, odd or even.
Even.
Chestnut, you kind of come a little bit awake due to the rocking. Not like it's bothering you or bad, just kind of.
It's a fish turn.
We're moving, and you glance at the porthole, and just a slough of blood and fish guts goes sailing past it, top to bottom.
I just wake up and scream, "Ah!" and run out of my room up to the main deck.
You,
Sandwich gets real excited and looks over the edge.
you run up, you run up to the main deck to find Squall and Gale talking, to find the ship at sea. You don't see land anywhere, and approximately where you saw the blood and guts, you see the hyena with the net going.
Sandwich is killing someone or something. There's something happening on the side of the boat, and I didn't. There's something bad. There's blood on the walls. Are we in the water? It's so. I'm just gonna sit down on the deck, panicked, defeated.
Did Squall know that
Walk
Tithio
over.
was aboard? I mean, I know he knew that Tithio was with them when they left.
Entirely how much attention you were paying, because Tithio never dropped the disguise. I mean, yes, it was obvious if you thought about it with the staff, but
Yeah, so I was going to say, I mean, who else has the staff like that?
technically he never dropped the disguise, and no one really made note of him leaving because they shifted, not disguising it metagame wise, they shifted human in front of Sandwich and walked off.
I would like to, when they're done with their thing, I'd like to cast Sending.
Okay.
And send Tithio a message.
Sandwich, you see a fin.
Which version?
I'm having an utter blank on who Finn was. Anyway.
Finn was a warlock of the dead. Came back.
Okay.
Infinity.
Yep, makes sense. I had a complete blank moment. Do you throw your net?
Bobbing up in the water, holding their chests, but they're still alive.
I mean, technically they're dead, so.
The net falls. It goes into the water. You feel something jerk. Then it jerks harder. Make a strength check.
I'll bark at the fairy.
It's usually best when something's jerking off like that. Just leave it, let them be, and maybe put sock on door handle.
9.
What are you talking about, brother?
Oh, do you need me to explain it to you?
Chestnut, as you're watching, you see the hyena grab the rope and pull, and they get jerked forward and slides a foot across the deck.
Well, I'm gonna grab it.
Okay.
The ankle, the calf.
Starts barking at the fairy.
All right, Chestnut, give us a strength check with your 30 strength or whatever insanity I gave you.
That's.
You can make it athletics, so you get proficiency bonus and everything too. But
Oh. Okay. It's a 24.
Only.
you guys get a hold of it. Whatever it is, it's heavy and strong, but you got a grip on it, Boba. Give me one more check.
We're gonna pull it up, and it's gonna be a dolphin.
Do I notice this happening, by the way?
Yeah, it's not particularly. Okay. You see, Sandwich gets excited, throws her net.
I'll just elbow
grabs
Gale.
The rope, pulls a little bit. They get dragged forward, then Chestnut grabs it too.
I'll just elbow Gale and nod, and we'll just both watch.
That's a 34.
Squall's doing that thing when they see somebody backing up about to hit another car. And they're like, "Hey, watch this."
Did I pull too hard? Did I pull out Sandwich's leg from its socket?
No, I'm just trying to see how big you have. You pull up. Why can't I just have a Wikipedia article on this? Thank you. As you are pulling, you start lifting out of the sea a whale.
Oh, Sam's excited.
The net is all the way around it. It's about 13 feet long.
Is the whale bigger than the boat?
No, it's only about 13.
It's a tiny whale.
It's 13 feet long. It's about 4 meters.
But our boat's 100 feet. I'm learning so much.
Yes.
I'm gonna pull this. Can I pull it? Can we get this whale on board?
You successfully pull a 13-foot whale onto the deck of the ship.
A new baby! Someone get us a bowl!
Because let's face it, you are huge, least strong.
I'm gonna run up there and talk to the whale because I'm pretty sure that's something I can do because I'm Aquaman basically.
You can talk to the whale. The whale doesn't automatically talk back.
Yeah, simple ideas.
Just be like, shh.
I'm gonna run up to him and be like,
Now it goes
Names.
to the opposite side.
so sorry. Wait,
Putting seasoning on it.
No, these are peaceful creatures. They need to go back in
No,
ocean.
it's our new pet. Just get me a bowl. We're gonna keep it. I can keep it in my room. I can keep it in my room. Please let me keep it.
I think the hyena was going to eat it. Gale yells from
What?
the wheel.
Sandwich! Stop it! Why am I echoing?
What do you think people eat?
Meanwhile, Sandwich is pulling like oranges and citrus out of their bag.
Cut the lemon.
Whale is so much fat. This is not much meat. You'll not. It's best to get bigger fish or something. Whales
We
are.
love things no matter how much fat they have.
Sandwich is so proud they got a big fish, and then the squall's like, bigger fish.
This is not fish. This is mammal. They are not.
I love mammals.
They are like you and me. They are not fish. We don't eat them. They are friends. Fish are friends. No, fish are not friends. Fish are food. Mammals are friends. I am so sorry once more.
Aren't you a fish mammal? Are you a fish or a mammal?
I am not fish.
How are your young born?
Gale's just laughing in the background.
Well, when
I got to teach her about the beds and the bees, Squall. Go for it.
yes, certain males.
Do you lay eggs? Asking Gale.
Do you
While
lay
they're
eggs?
distracted about
Sure.
spawning, Sandwich is gonna try and drag it on shore.
No, it's on the deck. Real quick,
it is
Chestnut,
completely?
roll insight.
Oh, okay. I thought we like hooked it to the side of the boat.
No, Chestnut's as strong as a storm giant. Once she
11.
had a grip on it, it was just. Boom. Yeah, Gale looks at you 100% sincere and says, "Hi, of course we lay eggs.
Like a lot of little ones? Like
Have you heard about seahorses?
God, it's the Lizelle thing all over again.
The males actually take care of it."
oh, that's convenient for you.
I think so.
Do you ever worry about people eating your eggs? Caviar is a delicacy.
But I can't control. I mean, I haven't found the right man yet. Squall, do you
Do
worry
you
about your eggs getting eaten?
I mean, no less than fairies worry about deer eating them as their young sproutlings growing out of ground.
No, we worry about that a lot. It's
No,
a
you
problem.
actually grow from ground. I was making a joke, but
No, but deer eat us. I mean, they're very small and deer are very stupid.
what kind of deer you have in Feywild? Deers do not eat. Once again, they eat grass. What? Who?
Chestnut, you know of at least one species of fae that grow from grass, like seedlings sprouted up.
Well, and we decorate our young in these beautiful flower cots, and they just kind of float around. And sometimes the deers are just like, oh, there they go.
That one Shatterkai deckhand was walking by. It's actually true. I've had a long discussion about it. Apparently, there's an entire group of fae where one parent's a fairy adult and the other one's a tree.
Oh yeah, I've heard those trees are really good at parenting.
How much does this whale weigh?
Since they don't want to eat it, kind of look in the whale's mouth.
Sure.
But it might have eaten a small fish. Don't look at me like that.
Perhaps there's little wooden boy.
Probably 80,000
Grandpa.
pounds. The boat is down a little. The boat's okay because it can fly. Pretty much.
How heavy? 80,000 pounds?
This ship's slowly
The
sinking.
biggest bowhead whale ever found was 60 feet. So 18 meters. This one's only 13 meters. And more than 120,000 pounds. The ship is a magical ship that can fly in outer space. I'm not concerned about it sinking from the weight, to be very honest.
I was going to cast levitate, but that would lift his fin. Like,
I didn't realize it was quite that big. I just want give me a big whale, but not like gargantuan. And it's like, oh, the bowhead whale was about 13 meters on average. Okay, how much does that weigh? Tons.
Yeah, that's what Sandwich is thinking right now. And since they don't want to eat it, Sandwich is going to take their net and go try again. Next, we're going to get a dolphin. Chestnut won't let us eat that either.
Why would you eat a dolphin? They're one of the smartest mammals alive.
Because they're bullies and they
And
deserve it.
Yeah, but are you sure that the people being bullied didn't deserve it?
Everything I've read about dolphins says that they're like the jocks in high school. They're bullies and thugs that like to
Yeah,
pick
dolphins-
on things.
Dolphins are not friends to Triton. They are very
Well, maybe the Tritons should man up a little bit. And...
They
Always-
smash our eggs.
always sticking their
You know
dolphin
what?
nose and
Because I
places where it
100%
doesn't
expected
belong.
you guys to just eat the whale, I will say you find a nice big sized salmon in his mouth.
Oh, I was hoping you were going to say a nice big bowl for me to keep the whale in.
It's 13 meters and weighs in the matter of tons. You let's see, 80,000.
Yeah.
So 40 tons. It weighs about 40 tons. You don't think you
I
could
have a
probably
bag of
lift it if
holding.
you weren't a storm giant?
Okay. What do we do with this whale? Is it going to die on the boat? Like on the? Do we need to put it back in the water?
Yes, it will. I mean, they can breathe. They breathe air, but they probably need to go back in the water. They will not. Can I cast
Damn, it's
gust of
transporting a little bucket
wind?
of water on the whale.
Blow it out of the. I don't know how that. I mean, it seems. I mean, it doesn't give it weight. Just says
I thought it
strength
did
check.
have a weight.
I mean, it says a line 60 feet.
Each creature that starts this
each
turn
creature.
must make a strength saving throw. So yeah, you can use it. Makes me wonder how strong that wind is, but
I know, right? I'm gonna just whisper to the whale and
The
say,
boat just flips over.
"Do not resist. I will get you home." And then I'll stand back and blow a gust of wind.
what's your DC?
18.
Okay. It fails by 1.
Oh,
So
okay.
it slowly slides off the boat as Sandwich stands up with a salmon inside its mouth.
Chickpea, no.
Falls
There's
in
a
the water.
giant water up in the air.
Why did you do that?
I mean, would you like to be taken from home and eaten by some random thing?
I wouldn't have let Sandwich eat him.
Are you going to stop making us ask the food if it's okay with it every time? Because I'm going to say that's going to make things really difficult.
No, but you know well just as well as I do. Whales are very nice creatures. We do not eat whale.
No,
Like,
we
they
sell
just,
we sell the oil and we the boats
Right,
get
yes.
used for things and
Sure, for sure. But
then the meat still is there as meat, so why waste it? You had whale 3 days ago, brother.
if you want to,
It was a strange
you
space
want-
variety we found.
well, this is through the space whale. Hey, if you want whale, you can go back and get whale. But
I'm not kidding.
do not-
I'm just saying.
I mean, I did you a favor. I've imagined you did not want to cut up whale and serve it and cook it and all of the other things. It's lots of work.
Well, you brought me a new cook. Sandwich is going to do it.
Oh, I wouldn't. I don't think Sandwich cooks his meat.
Ah, you're one of the people that make sushi. I'm looking forward to it, Sandwich.
I'm gonna lean over to Squall and be like, "Your sister's, is she okay?"
Yeah, she's fine. She
Once
just
I
thinks
break
she's
down the salmon,
she
I'll,
thinks she's funnier than she actually is.
She sees
I, on
some
the
shit
other
and
hand-
has a very
I
long.
on the other hand am hilarious. And then chuckles and then he walks away.
Okay.
It's like sibling rivalry.
Look, when you get to be the female and you don't have to carry the young, it's great. Get you a very laissez-faire
Once we break down
attitude.
fish, and I posted this. Oh no, I didn't share yet. Brings out a plate of that to Chestnut and brings one to Ryan too, just because it's fun looking.
Ryan?
Ortis.
Oh, Ortis, I'm sorry. It'll take me a bit.
What the hell is that?
It's a salmon head.
Oh, full. Okay, I get it. I get it now. I see it.
I did a search. Use every part of salmon. There you go.
The eyes are like jello.
You're like,
The eggs are also quite delicious.
Put them on a little cracker.
Mm-hmm. Or a little bit of whale.
Chestnut.
I met one chef who made a whole ice cream out of those eyes.
Yeah, I remember him screaming really loudly. See, I'm hilarious.
So yeah, you guys have long rested. It's nighttime.
I have to make magic call real quick. I will be right back. I will cast sending. Level 3, I believe. I have that spell. I do have that spell, yes. Okay. 25 words. Tithiel. It is squall. We ran from men with arms.
Good.
We are on ocean, sailing away. Where are you? Where should we go?
Sail away.
Sail away. That's 25.
Sorry, I had a moment of almost listening to the inner voices and pulling a Jester response, but oh, Squall, lovely to hear from you. Silvani says hi. Men with arms. That sounds normal. Silvani says you mean weapons. Wouldn't go to Prismia, otherwise free to follow Heart. Pretty sure that was 25.
Just starboard mast and set sail
Second star on the right and straight on till morning.
that way. Wait, no, that is the direction we came. That way. I mean, really anywhere. We can really go anywhere. I mean, does anyone have anything to do, or should we?
This is your boat, man. I mean, why is your boat in the water? Wasn't your boat in the sky?
Yes, it can also go in the sky.
Yeah, but it's no one.
Perhaps we should take Sandwich home. Sandwich, where is home?
Sandwich is ours now. I'm not ours, like literally, but like.
Hey, Dale just kind of looking at you, going, "We're not slavers."
Sandwich is more than welcome to stay. We very much enjoyed Sandwich's company, but look, if you would like to go home, we can take you home. Let's say we just.
I feel like we need to get some questions answered. Why are we here? Why are we in the water? How do we get Nyx back? How do we get Ryan to be less corpsey? Where is Vansel? And also, why are we in the water?
Let's go in the water.
Did you just say skeleton water? I'm sorry. Sandwich is very hard to understand.
Sandwich is also waiting for you to eat the plate of food they put in front of you.
Oh, for me?
Look, is that scene in How to Train Your Dragon?
I'm gonna I'm assuming I don't have silverware, so I'm just gonna it's the salmon, isn't it? Where'd you get a plate?
It's not a plate. It's like a rolled out mat.
Okay, I'm gonna take the sandwich and do like you do with a small child, where you're like,
you're gonna take the sandwich and do what to the sandwich?
Oh my gosh, the salmon! It's a salmon, isn't it? It's a fish.
Good, because sandwich will bite you.
Sandwich is different from salmon.
I'm gonna take the salmon that's in front of me because I don't want to insult Sandwich. I'm gonna pretend to eat it. This is so good, and toss it over my shoulder.
It totally is that from How to Train Your Dragon.
Sleight of hand, Chestnut. Sandwich perception.
Yeah, I'm just watching. Okay.
Can you outside of hand the perception of the cleric?
17.
Maybe.
Is this technically smell based? Because I get advantage if it's smell based.
It's
I-
not. Salmon doesn't smell at all. It's not fishy in any way.
I'd say yes, because you would smell the scent going the way from you.
I believe my passive perception of 23 would see this.
Yes.
14.
I'm gonna cast Mage Hand and catch it, and just say, "Chestnut, you drop this."
Oh, how did that get there?
Well, it doesn't
from
matter
the
what
hole
sandwich rolled then.
in my stomach. Let me try again. Fake eat it again and like put it down my shirt.
Sandwich, they smell like fish.
People smell like fish after they eat fish. It makes sense.
You were starting to smell like Triton now.
Do
You
you
fit
like
right
it?
in.
It's for you.
It's a little fishy for my taste.
I have to excuse myself now. I'm gonna go back to my room.
As you go downstairs, you see Vansel coming from the crew area. Chestnut.
Oh, Vansel, where have you been? I got you something. I thought you might be hungry. Don't think about it. Just
I'm all
don't
right.
tell Sandwich.
And we're fine. I
Can-
was teaching Dagna on the finer points of dunamancy.
Speaking of Dude Mancy, did you find Nyx?
I have a plan.
Like a good one? Like, is this a plan for everyone or just a plan for, like
I mean,
is it a
well,
secret?
there's ways you can all help. So, you lost Nyx.
No, we lost Nyx.
The point is the body's not here. Without the body, we can't revive him. But at the point he died, he ceased being, and this sounds horribly...
Do you think he turned into Sandwich?
No, I don't think that's the case.
Oh.
What, are you suggesting there was some cosmic play thing that when we die, some controlling force just chooses a new form to throw out there? That's ridiculous.
It's never...
Thank you for grinning, Kitsu. You got it. No, what I propose is I'm going to figure out... You've already seen me rewind a little bit. I can blink it in a moment. You know, you miss someone, rewind, you stab them successfully. Someone throws a fireball and you don't get out of the way. I rewind it and you dodge. I think I can take the premise and go further. And if I can rewind back to right when everyone died and went down, we should be able to snatch Nyx forward before he died.
But what about all that space between?
He's not here now. What's the matter? The problem with
But
doing
what if
something
he's not-
like that is, you know, what happens if I go, if I say I went back in time and grabbed Squall from right before everyone left Prismia? Okay, then his sister never gets saved. They never get the ship. The ship never shows up when we're battling that crazy family of psychopaths. That'd be bad. But Nyx is already gone. You lost him. He's not here, and he's supposed to be here. So I'm just fixing the problem.
But what about whatever he's doing right now?
I don't think he's doing anything right now. He's dead.
What if he's not, though? What if someone else brought him back to life and maybe he's like saving orphan children or something?
I've tried. He's not
To save
alive.
orphan children?
No, to send a message to him in case he was alive. He's not.
What if he's just ignoring you? What if he has amnesia? What if he doesn't remember us?
If he has amnesia, then he belongs back with us. He wouldn't ignore me. From the date it died, you guys all snagged a long rest. The wedding happened. You escaped. You went on the boat. You took another long rest. And we are here.
We only did a short rest.
Short rest. But
No,
technically
'cause it
that's
was-
still 2
yeah.
days. Sorry. My
Yeah,
timing is right.
yeah.
My how many rests is wrong.
He
Sorry.
died, and then it was dawn, and or dusk or whatever. Yeah, dawn, and then it's a really long day.
But yeah, it's been 2 days. So there's 1 charge back on that thing.
Okay, so let's go up there and tell them our plan that we worked so hard on.
Why? Don't let them be bothered by it. I'll take care of the plan. You let them live their lives.
Like our friends?
Yeah.
Squall, Sandwich, Ortis.
I'm sure they'll be greatly happy to
Ryan's
see Nyx
corpse.
when Nyx returns.
Okay, so we're doing this together. This is just you and me.
Roll insight.
21.
You see him flinch a little bit when you mention Ryan's corpse.
What did you do to Ryan's corpse?
What do you mean?
What did you do to Ryan's corpse?
I never said I did anything to Ryan's corpse.
No, you gave me a Ryan's corpse look.
I'm sorry he died. It's
No, you're not.
regrettable that... Yes, I am.
Where's his corpse?
I pulled that scroll out wherever the cleric took it.
Where are these two talking?
No, we should go.
They're downstairs.
Yeah.
We should go check on Ryan
And
together.
of course I can.
Oh wait, if they're downstairs, do I hear it?
You could probably hear at least bits and pieces of it more
You
if
probably
you want
heard
to
it
listen.
because I know Sandwich banged on your door and left fish outside your door.
Sandwich and Squall are playing fetch.
The
up
point is,
on the deck.
it was everyone's decision, but I still pulled a trigger on
With
something
one
no
of the
one was
fi-
capable
one of the
of
fish
handling.
bones.
It's my fault Ryan's dead. It's my fault Nyx is dead. I'm gonna try and fix it. Nyx doesn't deserve to be dead.
Yeah, but Ryan does?
I didn't say that.
Where's Ryan?
As far as I know, that he should be.
Why did you look at why did you give a Ryan look?
What
Not a
look?
of Ryan, but when we mentioned Ryan, your face was like
The last we all saw Ryan together was when Squall had that Dragonborn cleric take his body away. As far as I know, that body should still be in their room. Should we go check?
I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
All right, let's go check.
Are you sacrificing Ryan to get Nyx back?
Pulls out a copper wire. Roll persuasion.
Oh crap. That's a 26.
Poor mama's boy. A hyena wants to eat you and a bunny sacrifice you.
So we agree that our friends are more important than other concerns, right?
Obviously.
All right.
Also, I don't really like being in this ocean, so can we please leave?
I don't control that. You'll have to talk to Squall. Between you and me, you know about this, right?
Yeah, your magic timey-wimey.
And he starts whispering quietly.
flappy.
Ordis, go ahead and roll perception, just to see how much of this you pick up.
I'm on the inside.
Not as quiet as he should be, so... yeah, you're hearing this. You've managed to creep up and pop the door just a little bit. They're in the hall. There's no one else around. Vansel's not being as quiet as he should be.
You see a plate of fish.
The reason this works... the hags gave it to me originally. Everyone in this group, other than you, and you did too, but in a different manner, lost something when they were young. Nyx was missing giant swaths of his memory. Squall lost his sister. There's another man you don't know who had lost something. Aldous, you notice Aldous is never on time, never punctual.
You guys had another man?
As a monk, he's a nice man. I didn't know him well. Before you. This is Aldous' time. It's the part of his soul that clocks forward. Technically, I'm doing him a favor. He's probably physically immortal. Like, he can be killed, obviously, but he can't age. So, technically I'm doing him a favor.
Holding on to...
Anyway.
You've been holding on to Ordis' time
That's not the focus. That's not the focus.
The whole time. Shouldn't you give that back?
That's not the focus. Listen to me. We can give it back to him when we have to.
Does he know about
I can't
that?
wind back far enough with just Ortis. But if I add more people's time and ability, I should be able to do that.
Do we have to bring Ryan back to take his time, or can you do it while he's dead?
I already took it.
Is he like dead now, or like dead?
Don't know. I don't know anything about divination magic. Oldest is fine, as far as I can tell.
Did you take his temper too? Because that's real short.
No. I didn't take anything. He lost it to the Witchlight God knows when, but
you've had it this. Does he know about this?
I don't think so. I never hit it, per se, but...
Okay, so do you need anyone else's time? Do we need to kidnap anyone?
I'm going to need to be... I haven't had a chance to examine it yet. Let me do that first.
Okay, I don't know if you've met Gail, Squall's sister.
As much as you have, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not attached.
Are you saying you want to sacrifice Squall's sister to revive Nyx?
Well, if we need to sacrifice someone, I'm not going to sacrifice Ortis. I'm not going to sacrifice...
When I got Ortis's message, I would have snuck up as much as I could to try to listen to the conversation.
Go ahead and roll stealth.
They're just having this quiet conversation. Everybody just listening. Like,
can I go like, you know how cats do that butt wiggle thing? Can I go slide beside Squall?
26.
All right.
Yeah, 26. 11 plus 15.
It's not that I don't like her. It's just I'm really having a hard time getting over that whole pig face thing and murdering everyone I love. It's still a struggle.
Roll perception, by the way, Chestnut. Before I reveal what Vance will do.
Oh, not 16.
Okay. As you say that, Vansel goes, and you see the one ear go. We'll talk more later.
It was just a joke, ha!
And he slips the timepiece away. I'm gonna go check on Dagna.
Yeah, you could have taken her time.
I've taken up much of her. She's very interested to learn.
She's we'd have time to give it back. I don't know if I understand how this works.
You see
it's
it
okay.
right in front of Dagna, she looks at you like,
no.
No, Dagna's asleep right now, I'm going to say.
Dagna's real tired. Okay.
I have taken
She's
much of Dagna.
Lying in bed, not asleep, a single tear just falls down her face.
And at this point, though, you say that, and Vansel just looks at you dead straight and kind of glances, like doesn't move his head at all, just glances, like eye all the way over. I've taken much of Dagna's time. She's an apt pupil who wants to learn everything I can teach her.
She is. She'll be a great asset to our group.
I'm going to go check on her now. Bring her some food. Picks up the fish. Who prepared this?
Oh, sandwich.
Oh. Thank you, sandwich. Oh, you're right there. I'm so sorry.
Oh,
Didn't
what?
mean to yell.
This is a funny haha joke time. Me and Vansel got jokes.
I'm going to go check on Dagna.
You go and get her, Tiger.
He nods to you all and walks by towards the room he was in.
So, about them fish people. Real cool. Ha 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 ha. And I'm going to back into my room and shut the door.
Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna go over to Ortis's room. Be like, yeah, something's weird with them. They were like, Chestnut's always acting weird, but she's obviously hiding something, and Vansel is holding secret.
I tell them to come in the room and then shut the door behind us and pretty much whisper like the whole shebang.
Don't you have message? Do you have the message spell?
Yes.
Oh, we can just do it that way then.
Oh, okay. Well, then, yeah. I'll just do it by message.
Poor sandwich is just in the room with you guys going.
Puts the fish on Ryan's bed. Ortis is bed. It's gonna take me a bit.
Ninja played Ortis longer than Ryan.
I know, but we didn't play for a month. I don't remember anyone the same.
After we're done, well, after I'm done telling the story, I'll use Mage Hand to grab the fish and just begin gnawing on it to see what Squall's gonna say.
It's seasoned well. I mean, it's sashimi fish head, so
Expertly seasoned.
Sandwich does have
Dead
cooking
people.
proficiency.
I nod my head at thanks towards Sandwich.
Sandwich is just the food version of caduceus. Instead of dead people tea, it's dead people's seasoning.
Dead people's salts.
Just nod to Ortis and be like, "You're a good friend. I mean, it's great to have you back. It's this reason why I've returned. I will go talk to Vansel. I am not believing this plan is the right plan, and you know, he does have something of yours. You know, that will be up to you if you'd want it back."
Indeed. Thank you, and I will have to meditate on that because it is something that I do require. However, if it's going to get us further in our adventures, then, you know, maybe it's not so bad of him having it for right now.
Either way, whatever you decide, I will have your back. I will go talk to Vansel. Maybe go check on Ryan. Good night.
Indeed.
Yeah, it's like the middle of the night, isn't it? And we were whale hunting.
You guys all woke up probably around like 8:30 or so. The sun's setting. You decided you were hungry. You went and got a fish.
It's good fishing time.
All right, so you said you go to Vansel?
Yeah, I'll go find Vansel.
You knock on the door. Dagna opens the door. Hello, Mr. Squall.
Dagna. I have it's a couple of things I have to discuss with the Vansel. I have next steps, like, you know, where we're going and that kind of thing.
She just steps away from the door open. Not a lot of room in here, but all right. Evening, Squall. You rest well?
Vansel.
Do we know why we're away from this city?
Apparently, armed men approach ship and asking questions about wedding. Windy thought thought it was a great idea to
Move away. Makes sense. You can't be too cautious or take too many steps to make sure your friends stay close and safe, right? How can I help? Do we know what our next goal is? Because I overheard that you made a deal with some type of shadowy creature to save the brother somewhere. Did they give any more details on that?
Nope. They said you will know when you find him. So, you know, I feel like we'll just go somewhere and eventually we'll find him. I am hearing. I feel like sometimes these walls they talk, and I'm hearing interesting things about them. Your plans. Perhaps maybe we have not thought all things through. Maybe we should not be messing with time.
Is this because I almost killed everyone? Oh, I did kill, unfortunately.
No?
All right.
Perhaps you're feeling bad?
Because
How are you
that
feeling?
was messing. I killed someone very important and almost killed you. So death is not something I like. I think it was probably the necessary move at the time. I'm not second guessing our decisions, and I did ask everyone. Now I just need to make sure they come back.
Do you have any idea? It's strange because Nix's body was there and then it was not. It's like when I went to go get Nix, a hand within the bag pushed my hand away. It was weird.
That is weird.
Like, perhaps maybe Nix didn't want to be resurrected.
How much of the afterlife do you know?
Not much, we try and believe that, when we die, we come back in different form, perhaps whale or, God forbid, what dolphin. It is this, those are the worst punishment. But
I don't know exactly what it is. I'm not claiming. I'm no priest, no godly person. But when that gravity took us all, Nix and I were in the same place. And when I felt the rod calling, he said, I guess you're up first. And I told him I would see him soon, and he said he would be waiting to see me. That doesn't strike me as someone who wants to stay dead. And of course, now that I'm back, it's hard to cross that veil. I don't have the magic for it.
You're smarter than I am. Magical things a bit more than I do. This holding bag that you have, how does it work?
In a fundamental sense, the way it's bigger on the inside is because it's grabbed the pocket of something that's infinite.
Where's this infinite-ness?
Same place the boat goes, as far as I can tell. You go far enough out, everything fades away, the air fades, the vacuum fades, the stars disappear, and you're in some call it the astral.
Is it possible for someone to access pocket bag, in infinity bag?
In theory. Okay. How do you find a specific point in infinity, though?
It's a good question, but
it's
body
possible,
was there.
Yes.
Your body was there 1 minute, and next it was not. I tell you, it was the hand.
Oh, no, I take your word for it. I wasn't there. I don't know, but I definitely.
Who do you know?
Who do I know that could potentially do that?
No, I mean, like, who would want to take Nix's body? Like,
I couldn't say. Like, honestly, couldn't say. I don't know who would want to take his body. As for anyone who could, I don't know. One of the Archfey that we were dealing with that think he's some type of mass murderer. For that matter, that creature back in the desert. Sibylna probably could. Things that rival gods. I don't. Technically, anyone could probably break into an extra-dimensional space with the right magic and power, but again, finding a specific one. That I wouldn't have the faintest idea how to begin doing.
But do you agree that the body is somewhere, right? I mean, that it couldn't have just disappeared.
I have to hope his body's somewhere. As I understand it, it's much harder to handle if the body's been destroyed. Resurrection magics require a form of some sort to bring life back to. At least from what I know. I don't study them directly.
Yes, typically. If you were to, like, I know you have time abilities, like, say, like, you could go back in time and save Nix, like, What would be consequences?
I've never done it. I suppose in concept it's possible, but I suppose in theory it'd be possible, but I've never personally tried. I mean, honestly, Chestnut had a similar idea, but we talked about it. It'd be very, very dangerous because what happens to all the actions and activities and events that happened between when you grab someone and now?
It's a good question. You know, it's weird. I feel like if you were to bring back someone from the past, I think their future self would also still be here. It's also possible that maybe you come back and nothing is the same.
And exactly, that makes it dangerous.
Have you ever heard of a butterfly fish effect?
I can't say I've heard of a butterfly fish effect. Oh, by the way, 19 insight. Everything he said is 100% true. If you yank someone out of the past, what happens to all their actions? He doesn't know. He did indeed tell Chestnut about that idea and talked about it.
Okay, yeah, it is a real thing. It's like I'm pretty sure there's a butterfly fish. It swims around with Nemo.
I thought you were looking for the butterfly effect to see if it was real. I'm like, well, yes, the concept's very much.
Well, they say that a butterfly, something as simple as a butterfly fish's fin flapping in the reef, can have significant change to time and space. And I don't know. It was something I was asleep for most of the time. So.
I agree. We couldn't just go back and grab something. Pardon me. Take your poor sister, for instance. She's good now, thankfully. But even if I could, and I can't, we couldn't just go back and grab her from before the carnival crossed Pure Path. If we did that, everything changes. What happens? What's the cascade effective? You never want to go back to the carnival. You never take on Tethio's mission. You never meet Nyx and Altus. You never rescue me or meet Chestnut. The ramifications go beyond what we can comprehend. It'd be very, very dangerous to go back and get someone from the past.
I'm glad we are agreeing on this subject. Do you know actually where we are? Like not like right now.
Presumably we're somewhere near the city of Zobek, which we were sent here because Tethio couldn't get on. We mucked around with the Shadow Fae a little bit, found out you know as much as I do.
Well, they have, I'm sure, hopefully Tethio can get the medication to help him. I hear that sometimes when you get older, it's harder to get it on.
So you broke Chestnut.
All right. Well, it's good talk. I'm missing these conversations between us.
I'm always here.
Dagna, this is smart one. Pay attention as much as you can. He has as much to teach you.
He's taught me a lot.
Yes, you're in better hands than you were before, by the way. You were...
Mm-hmm. I act like I'm mad at her, but I don't think Chestnut's that bad.
No, she's great. Great friend. I love Chestnut. She's a perfect person. She just has anger issues and she thinks she knows magic, but all she can do is produce flour. So I'm in the sense that like I'm saying that, or
Not true. She's not as good as me. I can make birds.
see, there you go. You're already learning so much.
Bird
You
looks at
keep
you.
it. Well, have a great night. And then I'll just leave and go up and try to figure out where the hell we're going.
Okay. And on that note, we're not quite at the 2-hour mark, but I'll let everyone take a break for water and everything else, and we'll be right back with the next part of our adventure. And we're back, everyone. Hopefully everyone enjoyed their quick break. Got drinks, got beverages, got foods, everything they want. And we're back. I'll say half an hour has passed. What does everyone want to do? It's the middle of the night. Everyone's technically awake-ish with a long rest benefit.
I would have gone in and checked on Ryan's corpse.
Okay.
And see if I notice any differences in the way they look or anything like that.
Go ahead and roll medicine, and for that matter, either Arcana or Religion if you have it. He now has hair. No hair. His head's been shaved. Except for his goatee, that's still there.
Well, didn't we decide that was his mana anyways? Like when he ran out of spell slots, it has no hair, so technically he's probably wouldn't have any.
It's the Rapunzel thing. You take away the hair, all the power goes away.
All right, so you said medicine first, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, medicine is a 17. It's cocked. Arcana is a 14.
Okay.
Not a great roll.
You don't feel anything off on him magically minded-wise. Like, there's no weird imbalance or mysticism that is triggering or anything that is recognized there. With the 17, as you examine the body, I mean, he is fairly wounded. He took repetitive shrapnels of glass and then was compacted. But you do notice there is a very fine puncture wound right approximately at the heart. That is a very straight triangular stab wound that doesn't match the rest of the glass, but it'd be easy to miss. It's not a cause of death or anything like that. But as far as you can tell, cause of death was he got a ton of cuts and then got squeezed and all the blood went out. He has no vampiric punctures on his neck.
And all the bones in his legs are broken because he got stuffed into a bag and pulled out of a bag.
There is some weird contusions and breaks here and there that you're like, this doesn't make... oh, wait. I remember Chestnut shoved him in and out of a bag or better.
Pretty sure Elba was not supposed to be in that direction, but oh well.
For what it's worth, Siren has mostly straightened it back out. You can just tell where things were messed with.
Let me know if anything weird happens to body.
All right. Are you expecting to get up and do a dance or something?
If you'd like. I mean, I always liked your dances, but are you offering?
Animate dead.
Brilliant.
Wasn't planning
Pull
on
out my flute and start fluting along.
Nah, I do that. The man upstairs frowns on dead people staying past the point. You live till you die, and then you move on.
That's fair. All right, well, see you later. Keep up the good work. You're doing great. Your performance review will be outstanding.
All right.
I don't know what everyone else is doing. Probably sleeping.
Well, I believe I had talked about a party at midnight. You know, we're all gonna. So I'm like waiting on the deck with some party supplies, like hoping someone remembered that I was like, oh, we're gonna rest, and then at midnight, I'm just waiting.
Sure, Vansel comes up.
You came.
That's right, I came.
Here's a hat, and
because I know this party's important to you.
Vansel, I always knew you were like the real one. I think our plan's gonna work.
Okay.
What do we do?
Did you wish to squeak, Squall? Squall did not wish to squeak.
Nope. I was typing and yeah, don't worry about it.
All right. Sandwich, Ortis, Squall, do any of you go to Chestnut's party?
They were just swimming.
He oversleeps.
I'll be fashionably late, meaning that I was talking to the corpse and we were having a dance party down there, and that I'll come up I'll act like I'm like, once they really, I'm coming up to check to make sure like everything's set as far as sales go and stuff, because I forgot about the party. But when I see them, I'm gonna be like, oh yes, oh no, yes, party, yeah.
We're making friendship bracelets.
Oh, that sounds like fun. You missed excellent party downstairs, dance party.
I didn't get my invite. I love dance parties. Do you want to bring it up here?
I could play song.
Do you know any bards?
Pull out a flute and just start playing a pirate shanty.
Beat me to it, Chestnut. I was going to make the joke. If only we had a bard here to perform. All right. You play music.
I'm going to ask Vansel to dance. We're going to twirl around, have a good time.
Vansel dances with you. Seems awkward and a little bit... And very energetic, but not quite very skilled. Did you just make the trombone gesture with your flute? Sorry, this was my flute goes.
Hey, should we conga line this down to Ortis's room? You know, I think he just overslept. We should probably go wake him up.
Yeah, that sounds like something we do, right? Yeah, okay.
Okay, well, you know, while we're out at this party, where are we going? What are we doing? How do we get out of this ocean, and where do we find our friends? Like, what's our next step?
I have no idea. I mean, I came back to rescue Ortis. We have to find Wreck to catch, but
they said they'll find us pretty much, right?
Yeah, that's what she said. She's like, you'll know when you see
probably,
them. So they don't really give us direction or
really
anywhere we're supposed to be looking.
We just need to carry on, and they'll find us. I think as long as we're open to it, I think our deal's still good.
I think we should probably find Nix's body so we can bring him back, but I don't know where to look for body snatchers.
Well, I don't think we need to look. I think, and I'm gonna kind of glance at Vansel, I think, it'll just happen.
You do know that, you all could talk to us, right? I mean, we were also here when, I have known Nix longer than either of you. You leave me out of secret plan.
Secret plan? We don't have a secret plan.
Leave Ortis out of secret plan. He is
well,
also
if Ortis would
Nix
come
longer
to
than
the parties.
He is sleepy. I mean, to be fair, he's been trapped in a very small ball for who knows how long.
What else is he supposed to do but sleep in his ball?
He probably is hungry as well.
Oh. What about Sandwich? I'm not quite sure Sandwich, knows how to would understand
Sandwich
the plan.
is right over there, doing something like swimming or something.
You just hear crocodiles snapping at Sandwiches trying to catch a fish.
Do we need to worry about Sandwich? Do we need to bring Sandwich back?
I asked Sandwich. Sandwich does nothing know where Sandwich is from.
Does Sandwich belong to us now? Are we Sandwich's owners?
I do not believe we own anyone, but I believe maybe we're Sandwich's friends.
caretakers? Like, do we need to feed him, water him, take him out for walks?
I think he's
You
capable
say
of
this foot
feeding
sandwich
them.
made a lovely food plate for them.
I am believing that Sandwich is capable of feeding themselves. You know, if they have
Okay, I know. I talked to Vansel.
seasoning
I don't know if you heard this. Do you think Sandwich is
Nick
Nick's?
just flies on deck.
Like, do you think maybe
also,
like
you are not very
Sandwich-
good at changing conversation. You are trying to misdirect me, and I am catching on. It's
No, like
obvious.
legitimately, do you think Sandwich is
It is
Nick's or
very
Sandwich
clear.
ate
I know
Nick's?
that I am
Do you
not
think-
as smart as
Do you think Sandwich will
Vansel.
poop Nick's out and we could reconstruct Nick's from the poops? No. Okay. Is no one else worried about how we got the sandwich?
I mean, to be fair, we probably saved Sandwich's life.
You think they would have hurt him?
Was Sandwich not in jail? Like, isn't that a thing? Or I thought that's
Sandwich
where
was
they
in
were
jail?
kept him.
Sandwich is a felon?
I mean, technically, we're all felons. And
Yeah.
we are war criminals. We
That
literally
depends on who you
started
ask.
war.
Well, we don't know that for sure. I mean, it's not like someone said you started a war.
No,
That I
I'm pretty
heard.
sure that we are now wanted people. And I'm already wanted, but now I am even
Yeah, you
more
are.
wanted.
So, why don't you just take us to the nearest town and we'll start looking for the rectum guy?
Sure, where's the nearest town?
I don't know. You're a sailor. Don't you just go north?
Which way is north?
I don't know. Look at the stars or something.
This is not my sky. I am not familiar with sky. I do not know which way is north.
Well, let's just pick a direction and just go.
I did. This is what I did. We are sailing in that direction. Did you know? Were you not here when I was like sail in that
By the way,
direction? But
Chestnut.
then I was
Sorry. By the way, Chestnut, roll insight.
Not good. 10?
No, okay. I was about to say Squall knew where west was, so he has at least an idea of his directions, despite what he's saying. But that was a 10. Nope, Squall has no idea where he is.
Okay, so but we have to do something. We have to do something. We can't just sit here and wander about on this boat forever. I don't even like boats. I didn't even know yours was a real boat. I thought yours was a sky boat, not a water boat. Yes, you are a fish. I thought we're sky
perhaps it
fish.
does not feel good when someone doesn't share plans with other friend.
I don't have any plans. Have you ever look at me? Am I
Well,
a
neither
plan?
do I. I have no plan. No, I just don't have any plan. I don't even know where north is.
Sandwich perception. Since the two of them are talking and Ordis is sleeping in. And you are dangling off the edge of the boat.
Nat 20.
Okay.
I'm not dangling off the edge of the boat. I'm swimming.
Yeah, I thought you like attached a rope to that weird life ring I told you about, and then
I'm like a crocodile right now.
as you were being a crocodile,
Being dragged behind by the boat because the boat's probably faster than you can swim.
you see coming towards you, pardon me, a vessel. Up to you if you want to let anyone else know. At this point, you
I'll
can
like
just
peek
see
up. Are they just arguing with each other?
it. Yeah, you peek up, and this is about the time where you hear. It's very not fun when you don't hear about other people's plans.
I'll just sit there and wait.
Okay. Little bit time passes as you guys are having your conversation, and then
Just hanging in the background.
you hear from an NPC crewman, "Approaching vessel off the starboard."
Maybe they can help us.
Swim up, see what I can see. Up to the crow's nest.
Okay, that made more sense. I'm like, swim? I thought you were talking to Chestnut on the deck.
I'll put the ring on
Yeah.
and then
No,
swim up.
we
Yeah.
all keep forgetting it's there. It's funny
Mhm.
enough. Yeah, you swim up, you look out, you see a very, very fancy galleon. Like 3-masted, bigger than yours.
Looking through my flute, by the way, because it's my
Yeah. All the glass, there's stained glass on all the portholes. It's all extravagant. And you see on the bow of the ship a feminine form of a fox, anthropomorphic fox, gesturing out with like a wink. And you see the name of the vessel on the back, the Marauder.
Do I see any people on the ship?
Oh yeah, you see, oddly enough, very pretty people, like dressed very fashionably well, all men.
Human or what?
Different races, humans, tieflings.
I'll drop back down and yeah, drop back down and straighten my tie. And well, I do not believe that these is men with arms, but I think you are wanting party, and I think party boat is on its way.
At this point, Chestnut, you can see it too and everything. There's a
Chestnut.
large ship coming right towards you all. It is very,
Gee,
very pretty.
It's beautiful. They must be here to save us. But we don't need saving. Should we be worried? They couldn't be here to hurt us, right? I mean, it's not like we're criminals, right? You know what? I'll take off this as our official greeter. I'm going to start walking towards like where the boat is, like our boat side, starboard or
Okay.
something.
Do you like go over to their boat, or are you just walking over to?
Well, they're not like touching, are they?
No, they're. So if your boat's doing
Boats.
this way, this boat's gonna go.
Yeah, I'm going to like go over to the boat and be like, ahoy!
Hello, would you be the captain? As you look for who's saying this, you see a feminine form walking down, like the kind of like the ship in Pirates of the Caribbean that's getting blown, the big one, walking down, hand on like a gilded rail. A woman in a red gown, streaked with green, rings on every single finger with different gems, a gray silver brooch with a red ruby in it, and a tiara that at first looks simple, like it's twigs almost, but as you look, it's actually moving vines that are alive somehow. And she strolls
I am
down.
not the captain. I am here for hospitality.
Oh, that's so disappointing, dear. You look like a captain if I ever saw one.
Thank you. It's my 2 sets of wings, right?
It is. They're fabulous.
I love your dress
Thank you.
and your everything. It is a pleasure to meet you. I am a Chestnut.
I am known as Shemeska.
Oh, Shemeska. What brings you to our humble abode?
Oh. I have a unique vessel. I provide secrets, occasional magical knick-knack, but my vessel doesn't go where I tell it so much as it finds people in need. Tell me, do you have any secrets that are eating away at you? Any magical solutions you're looking desperately for us to find? I'd be delighted to help. For the right price.
Secrets. I don't really have a lot of secrets. I can't think of any. I'm an open book.
Oh, everyone has secrets, dear, but don't worry. I won't press on yours. After all, what good's a secret if you give it away at the first sign of a request?
You're right. I have lots of secrets, and I'm not going to tell them to you yet.
Exactly. You're far too clever for that.
So do you wanna
Squall
come on my
appears
boat?
to just be glaring from a distance with his arms crossed. You're inviting me. I'd be delighted.
Well, it's not my boat, though.
Well, too late. You already invited me.
This is Squall. This is pretty fox lady.
Shemeska, dear.
Shemeska.
Boys, prepare the way forward. I will, of course, await the captain's permission to come aboard. As you see 4 of the very, very pretty men in livery start preparing a bridge that's white oak with gold gilding around it, gold leaf everywhere that it doesn't need to be.
Well, I'll walk up and kind of stroke the stubble that he's got growing because we've been on the sea for 2 days. So I'm not one to turn down a beautiful guest and beautiful guests. I cannot. We had whale on board earlier, so it might be a little messy, but
fascinating.
Sure, come on over. We are having party. Chestnut is leading party. She is party captain. I am ship captain.
Well, that sounds delightful.
You'll meet Ortis soon. He is party pooper.
All right. At that point, they gesture, and the 4 people hold a gangplank across. They don't drop it onto your side. They're actually holding onto it. And she steps up onto it. Idly runs a hand down the cheek of one of them as she walks by and steps down daintily.
I've never seen anyone like this before. Have you ever seen? I've never seen a fox person.
Oh, there's no one like me, dear.
Oh, I should have known that you've got the beautiful ears. Of course, you can hear me.
I'm sorry, I didn't know you were whispering.
Yes. Oh, I was. Yeah, it's fine. She probably would hear, but I was whispering down to Chestnut. But no, it did not mean that it's a bad thing. I have never. Beauty speaks kindly. You are also. We've never encountered anyone like you.
Who are
What was your name again?
friends?
I am Shemeska. Those?
Miss Fox Lady.
Shmesh Fox Lady.
Shemeska. I'll spell it for everyone's sanity.
Now we play the game. Did I spell it the way? Oh, I was so close. I did Shameska.
They are
While
loyal
she comes over,
goblins.
I'm gonna copy the way she came over to try and go to her boat.
Shmeshka. It is a beautiful name. It sounds like Triton name. Is this maybe perhaps Shmeska has different meaning in your language, but means strong hand in Triton.
I like that. I haven't heard it before. Is Sandwich trying to just run across the same gangplank, or are you idly gesturing to 4 of Squall's men to hold?
Off.
Okay.
As soon as she gets off.
I was just checking because part of me was picturing Sandwich just looks at 4 of Squall's random crew hands and goes, and they're all like, no. She glances at you and smiles. By all means, the shop is through the first set of double doors, my friend. Let's
She
you
does the same
across.
thing, completely. She pats one of the people.
They step past you and walk across. These are my... I don't know what the proper word would be in your language, but they keep me at my best.
Man with hands.
And you see as they step, as she steps, her skirt catches a little stray, thorn or rough edge on the deck, and it rips the thread loose a little bit. And as she kind of glances at it and then goes back to the conversation, one of the guards comes over and immediately crouches down and starts mending fixing it in process while they're walking.
I like them. I'm gonna put my hand on one of them.
Male models, every last one. They take so long to train, though, but they are dears, aren't you, Boris?
Where do you train them from? What?
She has a sexy army of Oompa Loompas.
From whatever line of work they came from before, my friend.
Where do you are they ethically sourced?
You misunderstand me. They aren't owned. They are free people. They could go whenever they wish, as they wish.
Oh.
I simply pay well.
So they could do whatever they wanted?
I don't control them. I simply offer wages and benefits to my service.
Like
I'm
health
believing she's
insurance.
asking if maybe she could, have relations with one of them.
Squall!
That would be up to them to agree to or not. I suppose we could...
They're very large. I wouldn't work.
Where are you on your way, Mr. Captain Squall?
Honestly, about northwest.
You said you didn't know what direction you were going.
You are in luck. I'm also going northwest. Perhaps your friend will have time to know some of them, if that is your wish. Gregory over there has often told me of his fondness for fey beings. Isn't that right, Gregory?
Hey, Gregory looks like he's a little wet, but
You see a chiseled half-elf look up from the other side of the boat where they were nodding politely to Sandwich as they hop down. He smiles at you.
Are they like shirtless but with a bow tie? That's how I'm imagining this.
No,
Cufflings.
They are essentially all decked out in knee-high boots, soft-laced knee-high boots, so like they would grip better. Pants that don't really hide much. They almost feel like they should be translucent, but they're not. Vests over shirts that definitely are translucent. They appear to be some sort of silk. And every last one of them has one bracer on this arm that has a slight silver medallion on it, and then a bracer on this arm that doesn't have anything.
So you say you have shop? You're traveling salesperson? You have business?
Among other things, I've recently upgraded. I've begun to run a place of chance in my home domain, but wherever I have found useful trinkets and knowledge, the Marauder is always open for business.
Did you say chance?
Yes, I've opened a
Because
casino back in my home.
we were about to play a game, that's what this party was for, where we all like just put any magical items we have in a bag and just draw them out randomly and see what happens. You know, poof, you gone. Poof, you got more stats. What you got? You strong? You small? You skinny? Who knows?
That sounds fascinating. I'd be
Do you
more
wanna
than
play?
happy to try this game with you. That is, if I'm invited, of course.
Oh my gosh, of course. I'll be right back. I'm going to go down to Ortis's room and try and sneak in and get the deck of cards.
All right, Ortis, are you asleep or awake?
Unfortunately, asleep. At least until the door opens, at least.
Okay. Chestnut roll stealth. Ortis, did you alarm or anything like that?
Nah, I don't think there's an alarm or anything.
Okay, well, it's a first level spell. I was just... Oh, wait, you're a sorcerer. You would not have every spell under the sun. Sorry. Now, that was my turn to be used to you being a wizard. Yeah, roll perception with disadvantage, unfortunately, if you're asleep.
Am I rolling like sleight of hand?
You're rolling stealth. Unless you're just broadcastingly opening the door and going, "Hi, Ortis."
No, I'm stealthy. I'm going to sneak in and get the cards. They know he doesn't want me to have them. I have a dirty 20.
All right.
I fail. I got 12.
Okay. Ortis is asleep. Where is your bag that has the cards? Is it on you? Is it on the table somewhere?
The table.
It's like at the foot of the bed.
Outside the door.
All right. Chestnut, roll a sleight of hand, and Ortis gets one more, unfortunately, with disadvantage perception.
Oh! 8.
8, you say?
Hey, 21 is the lowest. Oh, sorry. No, dirty 20.
What if I have inspiration
I'm not using fairy dice.
You could roll inspiration if you want, Chestnut.
I've had it since
Can I use
was
inspiration
such a
to
baby.
cancel her inspiration?
No, unfortunately.
Would
Darn.
inspiration just be like a reroll?
Yeah, it's advantage on the roll. So technically, Oris, you could use your advantage, but all it does is change your disadvantage to
What
a
did you
straight
roll?
roll.
Well, mine was a dirty 20.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna use inspiration.
Okay.
Please dice, don't hurt me. I rolled a natural 1.
So you're still at an 8 because that was advantage. You don't take the new die.
By inspiration, I've saved that for so long.
Do you want fairy dice?
What is how many numbers does the fairy dice give me?
It adds 2d6.
Hey, there's a possibility you could roll a 12.
Yeah, I'd have to.
And inspired by Deadlands and the Sorcerer's Cantrip in the new D&D, 6s explode now.
I can't take the risk. I am just going to try and switch from being stealthy and when I notice him noticing me and just try and run and overpower him.
All right, Ortis, you wake up as you see Chestnut taking a deck of cards out of your pouch at your foot of your bed. There's not really anything to overpower. He's laying down. You take the cards out.
I'm just gonna try and just like a small child that got caught, like, and run out or fly out. I can fly.
Yeah, Ortis, you wake up to see Chestnut just book it out of your room with the pouch from your bed that you know had the deck of cards in it.
I'm trying to see if, since I don't know, I'm pretty sure I don't really like got a clear image of who it is. So can I just?
I mean, no one else has wings, but go right ahead. I'm not trying to dictate it.
They might.
Can I use banishment as like a reaction, but not really a reaction because I'm like, wait, somebody's leaving, and let me stop them real quick. Something like.
Sure, you can cast a spell. They're not so fast that they get out of the room and around the corner before you can see and get off a spell. What's your save DC?
17.
All right. Chestnut, please roll a what's that save again?
Charisma.
Roll a charisma save, Chestnut.
Do I have to?
Yeah.
15.
You blink out of existence back to Prismere. You find yourself in actually, let's think about this for a second.
You still have the cards though.
Yeah.
Let's think about this for 1 second here. Odd or even, Chestnut?
Odd.
Okay. You are standing in thither at the place where your village used to be.
Oh, good. Emotional damage.
It's nighttime. Nothing's really there. A lot of it's been cleaned out and calmed down and, reclaimed. It's been years since you guys originally saved Zabilna, right? Or at least a year.
Yeah.
But you recognize, like, that tree, that waterfall.
No. I can't be back here. I can't be back here. How did I get here? It worked once. I'm just going to pull out a card.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. There are 22 cards. Roll me a d20.
It could bring me back. It could possibly bring me back. I'm desperate. I don't want to be here. I don't like it here. Everything is death and wrong. And one time I was here and Ortis tried to fireball me, and now I'm back here and Ortis brought me here, and this is coming very full circle. Okay. I rolled a 12.
12. Where'd it go? 1 second.
What if she just disappears?
Well, that's the
And
thing
to
with
get your
banishment.
crystal.
If you don't stop the spell, she stays there.
Yeah. I just
1 minute.
but after a certain amount of time, I don't come back, right? After what, like 10 rounds?
That's what I'm.
10 rounds.
1 minute.
If
1
he
minute.
if he
Yeah.
holds you for 10 rounds, you just stay where you're from.
Because I wouldn't know that he cast banishment. I'd have no idea what happened.
You heard him
so
say magic words, but yeah, how much that means to you doesn't.
not much. I mean, he mumbles a lot.
He was probably having a nightmare of being trapped in a bauble, and then he thought you were the cloudy, wispy chick.
Would you like to invoke the fairy dice to re-roll your card?
No,
Because
I don't know what it
your
is. It could
card
be good.
is bad.
How bad?
Bad.
I'll just do it.
I'm not telling you what the
happens?
card is. It's your choice if you want to go
I
with
don't
it.
trust you.
Or you wanna-
Now we need to know.
I'm just
what it
imagining
is.
the next moment
I will-
she's Nyx.
I will solemnly swear I will only ask you if you want to re-roll if it's bad.
I don't want to do it. I don't want to reroll. Give it to me. I made this choice.
Okay.
We're not going back. We did.
Dad
We
is
don't
next.
save. We don't save very often, so we get stuck doing dumb
She
things.
does. She
Okay.
does. That's how she plays Baldur's Gate.
No, I fully respect the choice.
She's like,
I'm
oh
just
shoot, I killed a Starion. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to just not have a Starion in the party.
No,
My
I
party in Baldur's Gate is down to like 3 people. I've killed everyone else on accident.
I fully endorse trusting your instinct and going with it. I just am giving the chance.
Maybe I'll get another set of wings.
You pull a void. This black card spells disaster. Your soul is drawn from your body, containing an object in a place of the GM's choice. One or more powerful beings guarding this place. While your soul is trapped in this way, your body is incapacitated. A
I
wish
just wanted to have a
spell
party.
can't restore your soul, but a spell reveals the location of the object that holds it.
Can you repeat that? It hiccuped for me.
You don't know.
You
You
got
cast
one.
Banish.
Me too, buddy.
No, I was talking about the internet hiccuped up. Internet hiccuped up, but
Yep.
okay.
You cast Banishment. Yeah. Ordis, you wake up, you cast Banish. You see Chestnut just disappear. And you can feel your spell holding them away in Prismere. Because you know how your spell works.
I look around and just see that
Your
Then my
pouch is
bag-
also missing, yeah.
yeah. I look around and see my pouch is missing, and then I immediately just go out the door and just like try to find the nearest person.
I mean, if you find the nearest person, there's, I'm sure, a crewmate walking by doing their own thing. If you're looking for the nearest
Runs
player,
into the-
character, you go up on deck and they're all there.
Okay, well, I'll just go and ask the crewmate, where is the players, and just-
Captain's on deck, Mr. Ordis. That hyena you found is swimming, and I thought I saw the ferry come down here a moment ago. The rabbit person hasn't been out of the room tonight. Crewmate, where's your clothes, sir? I'm assuming Ordis was wearing clothes.
yeah. I asked the crewmate to describe the ferry.
They describe Chestnut.
Oh.
4 wings, sir. Carries a long spear. Brownish hair, kept short.
I tell them thank you, and then I head up to where Squall is.
All right. Round 2 passes. You go up on the deck. You see Squall talking to the woman I described, the foxwoman. And anyway,
yes,
I'm
there he
actually
is,
also
right
traveling
there.
northwest.
Oh, that's my friend Ortis. He is the hey, he's awakened now. He's come and meet the new friend here. She's Shmishka.
Greetings, Altus. I said my name is Shemeska. How are you?
Good. I kind of like nod my head to Squall, turn in the opposite direction and whisper, "Did Chestnut come and try to wake me up or something?"
I honestly have no idea. She was actually wanting to sleep with this gentleman right over there. You know, see the very attractive one over there. I think his name was like Bernard or something.
Gregory. You see the halfling
Oh,
go?
great. Gregory. And so I'm assuming maybe she went back to her room to get ready. You know, was she planning on seeing you tonight or?
I don't know. I was
She-
asleep and I saw somebody leave out the room, and then my pouch disappeared. So I'm assuming somebody stole my pouch. And I'm thinking it might have been Chestnut because I did see some wings. That was the last thing I remember seeing. However, I have no idea what happened.
She had mentioned game that we were all going to play. Did you have game in your pouch or?
There's something about drawing random items from a bag.
That was a joke. Wait.
You are very quickly aware of the fact that your pouch with the deck of cards is missing. Round 3 passes. Editor put a giant countdown over Chestnut's face. 10, 9, 8.
I'll go check her room. Maybe she's just in there. Or maybe I'll send. Yeah, I'll walk down. No, I don't really. I'll just send message. It's
Please do, because I banished whoever that was that tried to steal from me.
That seems really harsh, but you've also been trapped in magic bubble, so I cannot blame you. We also have armed men, men with arms, not you men, but I guess other people after us.
Oh, that sounds dreadful.
But how about this? I don't want to burden our new guest with fate, but
Oh no, it's perfectly fine.
okay, well, you unbanish whoever you banish, and I will prepare a command, and I will tell them to sit or something.
Okay.
Perhaps dance.
I'm gonna ready a firebolt. Do I have that? Yes. I'm gonna ready a firebolt just to see.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And
I will ready a level 1 command spell.
Okay.
And question, when I unbanish people, do they appear in the same spot or do I control where they come back?
I'll let you control, because if you're letting go of the spell manually, technically they would just pop back where they came from, but with a slight meta, you're releasing the spell, and otherwise it would just involve you guys taking extra time to run back down the hall.
Oh, okay.
So I'll allow it for this.
Okay. And I will release the banishment.
Okay. Chestnut's completely comatose body, but breathing, collapses on the ground on the deck of the ship.
And you hear, dance.
It does nothing.
Level 1 spell slot.
Oh my, the full deal. She was so vibrant. Did you meta her, you Altus?
Does she still have the card disappears, doesn't it?
She's holding the deck in her hand.
But the other card's gone, right?
Yeah, because it all goes back into the deck.
I grab the deck, and then I grab my pouch, put the deck back in the pouch, put it back on my.
Chestnut's just laying there staring up at the sky, breathing, but not responsive at all.
This was same deck that transported you into bubble?
Yes.
Was your body like this? No, your body was gone, right?
Yeah, Well, I mean, I didn't have my clothes, but
I'm a
apparently.
poker. I'll run a medicine check, see if I can.
She is 100% comatose, but she's not there. She's in a coma.
Kind of shake her a little bit. Chestnut, hey, you've eaten too much candy. Wake up. Shake her.
Can I search
Start
her?
giving her CPR.
Can I search her for the bag of candy?
Did you keep that in any special place, Chestnut?
No, it's literally just, it's not even in my bag of holding. It's just in my regular bag. I didn't want it to touch the corpses.
Yeah, you find a bag of candy.
Ah, you turd.
I grab one of the pieces out and just say, well, this was really weird when we tried it, but maybe it'll work for her. And I'll put it in her mouth and get her to swallow it.
Roll a d8.
Oh, give us Chestnut bobblehead. Come on.
2.
Chestnut starts foaming at the mouth.
But I'm not even there.
No, your body's there.
I mean, I'm not.
Your soul's gone.
I'm not there.
I have not seen this reaction before. Shemeshka,
Oh my.
she's not more normally much livelier than this, obviously.
Obviously.
I mean, I've never cast banishment before. Is this normal, or is this how people come back? Or
Oh, I've never seen that type of reaction from banishment. No. No, but if you mentioned a deck of cards, is there any chance she drew one?
Knowing her, probably did.
I've heard of such a thing. Her soul is likely in another place. Dreadful. I'm so sorry for your loss. Do you need help disposing of the body?
Considering that means we can never get her back.
Sandwich
Oh,
kinda
you
gears
want
up.
her back?
Yes.
I'm so sorry.
Wait, did you all hear that? Or
I-
just wants me back?
I misread
I
the
know I'm
situation
French, but-
entirely with the way you viciously used excessively powerful magic on her. I assumed you were enemies. I'm so sorry.
Well, yes, I assumed she was as well until I realized that it was Chestnut stealing from me and not.
you must understand, Ortis has had a very rough. I don't even know how long he was gone, but he has post-traumatic stress from this card game that he disappeared and ended up naked in someone's ball and carried around it as a staff ornament for who knows how long. And he has seen some stuff, and then he died. Wait, no, he didn't die. His friend died, and some guy named Ryan, don't really know who that was, but our friend Nick's died, and we're all having a hard time with that. Vansel, where is Vansel, by the way?
You don't see him?
The other rabbit, he's having also hard times devising some kind of secret plan.
Secret plans, fascinating.
And it's perhaps we put her in bed. Maybe she'll just wake up in the morning. Like maybe she's just sleeping. I mean, it's possible she's just had too much excitement for one day.
Unlikely, but that is your choice. Meanwhile, Sandwich, you hopped up on the other side of the deck. They kind of looked at you and nodded politely and gestured towards the set of double doors.
You want me to go shop after all that?
You can do whatever you want. I just didn't want to be ignoring one of the 4 players because they happened to go in a different direction on what should have been a very tame situation.
Do I see Ortis come running out and going, somebody tried to steal from me. I'm preparing fireball. It's horrible. Or
Yep, you see all this. You see Chestnut just...
Sandwich is gonna eat me.
yep.
No, Sandwich knows rabies, and Sandwich will not eat someone with rabies.
Yeah,
I'm also not very large. I'm not
Chestnut
very
is
meaty.
foaming at the mouth right now.
I wonder
Sandwich
if the
comes
spell
running back
magic will
over
work.
with the seasoning. That's great.
Sandwich is gonna eat anyone. It's
Yeah.
gonna be Chestnut.
I might have a way. There's an item in my shop that might help you find out what happened to Chestnut. That's the name, right, Chestnut? I hate to say things wrong.
Indeed.
Yes, that's her name. I mean, I'm sure she's just sleeping. I mean, you know, she's obviously breathing and alive.
Well, she's acting like this, and she drew a card from what I think you have. She's likely not coming back unless you take action.
What kind of action would we need to take to bring her back?
Well, you have to ask the right kind of magic. The question of where her true self is.
Is there a place called La La Land? Because I feel like she spends lots of time there.
I couldn't say where she is.
I back away slowly and go search for Vansel.
All right.
Or it's like,
It's not hard. You find him. He's in his room. Like you open the door or knock, and he says, "Yes, what's going on?"
I banished Chestnut. Her soul disappeared. I need you to rewind time.
What?
I have
You-
limited amount of time. Do you want me to waste it on?
You-
Oh, damn it.
You did lead the way.
I lead him.
I'm so sorry, Nix.
Or is it doing it? Fix it.
The rabbit comes running up up the stairs. Oh, he's delightful. You make me nervous.
she's probably fine. She's obviously sleeping. She's breathing and happy. And I mean, she didn't disappear like an artist did. What is he doing with hands?
You see sigils appear and he casts a spell. Her soul's not in there. What did you do? Look straight at Ortis.
I told you her soul disappeared, but she pretty much tried to
Doing
rob
what?
me. I don't know. We assumed that she pulled a card from the deck again.
Dagna, and you see the dwarf kind of peek up from the hasn't come up all the way on deck. Could you go fetch the silver crystal from my room? The one that's the one I need. Dagna. So this is all enchanting. Who is this? And he's not talking to me.
He's also having a really hard time with dealing with loss. What is your plan, Vansel? What are you doing? What are we doing here?
Ortis wants me to rewind and have Chestnut not draw the card, or
Preferably before she doesn't take my pouch, so she can draw the card.
I don't
What
know what
does this
I'll try and
mean?
see what I can do. It shouldn't mean too much of anything. It's Ortis's
Right, but-
magic couldn't have held her more than a minute.
Will this affect you getting Nyx back?
I don't think so.
On a scale of 1 to 10,
I don't know. But Chestnut's my friend and needs help right now. Nyx
So
is
does
my
Nyx.
friend. Yes, Nyx does. But Nyx doesn't have anything I can do to help him right now. His body got lost by the rest of them, and I can't communicate with him or reach him, so I can't help right now. And until I can, Chestnut is here and does need help. Dagna comes running up holding a crystal about this big. This is the wrong color, but it's like looks like almost solid silver. But it's definitely rock and semi-translucent. It's not metal. Here you go, sir. Thank you.
What can we do to help?
Don't
Yeah, obviously, we want her back.
play with the cards anymore. I don't really have a choice. Give me a moment.
No promises.
You see him spin a bunch of sigils again. Dr. Strange shout out. Pulls open the pocket watch and takes the crystal and sits it on top. Chestnut, you're about to draw the card. And a voice beside you says, "Really? Does this really seem like the best use of your time and ability? And what are you doing?" And you look and you see Vansel just standing there looking at you.
What are the chances you draw that same card twice?
The stopwatch is open in his hand and it's glowing silver.
The party, and then I was here and I got scared.
Ultis
Shuffles.
overreacted.
Or just sent me here, back to the place I hate more than anything, back to the place where I lost everything,
I don't think you
where
meant,
I'm alone and
apparently.
scared. And
But I'm here, and I'm telling you, it's going to be all right. But do not draw the card you were about to draw.
what if I didn't? But what if it helps us?
It won't. It's going
I'll
to
save it for
steal.
the party.
All right. Good.
Another devil pops up on your other shoulder and say, "But what are the chances? You never know. If you shuffled it first, maybe you'll
The
get
little
better
black
card."
bunny with a reaper scythe.
Scythe.
Another bunny with a scythe goes, "Draw it. Have fun now." It's up to you, Chestnut.
Everyone's doing it.
Vansel would kill me.
I'm trusting you. I can't hold this any longer. And the watch like snaps on his own. He's like, "Shit," and disappears entirely.
How long? Okay. I'll give it like 30 seconds. And if this
Okay.
banishment is not over, I'm going to pull another card.
It definitely wasn't 30 seconds. It was like around 4. So 6 seconds around. Yeah. So everyone, we're rewinding just a tiny, tiny bit. You undo the banishment, Ortis. Everything went fine right up until that point. Chestnut, is it a wisdom save for command?
Oh gosh, I forgot I did that. Yes, wisdom save.
Okay. Chestnut, make a wisdom save. As everything blinks back, you find yourself on the deck of the ship and you hear the word "dance."
8.
You start dancing.
This is the worst day ever.
Chestnut.
Why
It's all
did you do that
sad
to
while
me?
she's dancing.
All right, Sandwich. You obviously see a different situation happen. No foaming. No dead person. You use
I'm gonna go
that level of potent magic on your friends. That seems good. You can go grab your pouch if you want. I mean, it's up to Chestnut at this point. Chestnut's awake.
I'm not letting go of this deck of cards. You can have your pouch.
I was gonna say that's what I was grabbing was my pouch.
Why are you so protective of those cards, Chestnut?
Because we're supposed to play a game. And I'm going to hand it out to the fox lady.
I'm supposed to draw, am I?
Yeah. That's why I did all this was, that's where you said you like gambling and
That seems fascinating. Of course, I'd be more than happy to. Reaches out and draws a card.
Exactly.
Flips the card up, and it's a sunburst.
do we all die?
Fascinating. As she looks and her clothes shimmer, and an extra outer layer of vest goes over the dress. It's all gold
That's so
filigreed.
I want that one.
The card disappears. Fascinating to know this has turned up.
No, you can't have it.
Well, I'm not asking for it unless you want to sell. I mean, I promise you I can meet the price, but that would be your choice to do so, not mine. I would never dream of trying to force decisions on people. Oh, you're talking to a cat. I'm like, who is Sandwich trying to gesture to?
Which I know you said your name is
Shemeska.
No. Yeah, but are you known by any other names?
Not to my knowledge. The Queen of the
Are we-
Cross Trade.
There's
doesn't mean
only
anything
game
yet.
for guests. No one else gets to play game. You just put the card deck away. I mean, maybe we all want fancy glowing
That is
clothes.
true. You should let the others play if they wish to.
You know what? I'm gonna put this away, and I'm gonna pretend to put it away. I'm not very good at this. I'm gonna like try and reach back to give it to Ortis.
I grab it.
Because I'm getting a little too scared. Like I'm starting to get scared. So if Ortis can banish me, I trust him more with it.
Does Dancel know what he did, or does Dancel not remember that?
Don't know.
Okay. Time you empty.
Is Vansel up there anymore? Is he still in his room?
Nope, none of that ever happened.
Yeah, that's why I was like, he wouldn't. Yeah.
Ripple was very short term, so it rewound back to basically the first change, which would have been like literally 10 seconds, 2 rounds maybe before Vansel did the thing.
So is Ortis' turn to play a game, or?
Yeah,
This is
I think I'm gonna
fascinating.
step down as the party master for a minute. It's kind of been a long night. I'm just gonna and I'm gonna just kind of step back and sit on the floor in very unchestnut-like fashion and rock back and forth.
You're welcome to go shop if you want. Your other friend's already over there, and Gregory, I'm sure, will be more than happy to show you around.
Chestnut, this is not where you. If you are wanting to get in Gregory's pants, maybe you should, not rock back and forth on deck like it is. I mean, maybe this is fairy way to do things, but it's probably not the best way to.
Yeah, I forgot about Gregory. Yeah, so I'm gonna just put my hand on him again. Yeah, show me your goods.
I would be delighted. Right this way, Miss Chestnut. Walks across. Is your companion shopping with you? Sandwich is already on the other boat.
Yes, I'll take sandwiches too,
right.
as I'm like stuttering over myself, looking at Gregory.
My. Been a long time since I've handled 2 at once, but I'm more than happy to serve. This way, please.
No, not like that. Sandwich is gonna stay outside and
Like what?
eat.
Oh, Sandwich isn't shopping.
No, Sandwich is shopping, just not for Gregory. I mean, not with Gregory. I mean, not around Gregory. I mean, come on, Sandwich.
Gregory smiles at you and winks. It's all right. And walks in through. You walk through the double doors into what looks to be a small storefront. You see baubles and knickknacks and miscellaneous items on shelves and racks, books, clothing. And in the back you see a very tall stand mirror. That has a faint purple sheen to the reflection. And from around the corner you see Shemeska step out. Greetings, welcome to the Marauder. Is there a specific magic you're looking for, or something I can...
I'm just gonna peek out the window. Do I still see the fox across the way?
Yep.
How are you? How are you here? I thought it was alone on the boat.
Don't believe you'd ever be alone. I have a crew, and Gregory here clearly escorted you. I don't believe I've met you. My name is Shemeska. And you are?
Yeah, we've met Shemeska.
Oh, you met Shemeska 3.
Oh, no. Are you Shemeska 2?
4.
Can I meet Shemeska 1?
The prime Shemeska is within her home in the newly opened Fortune's Glory in the city of Sigil.
I would like to go
Earn your
there.
fortune. You would?
With my friends.
With your friends. Fascinating. Where are your friends? It's just you and this lovely Knoll here. Hello.
And Gregory. I mean, and no,
Gregory. Gregory's in my service. Gregor, do you wish to leave my service to travel with this lovely fairy? I am more than happy to assist the fairy, but no, mistress. I am happy in my current situation. I'm sorry, dear.
I didn't mean Gregory. I mispronounced the name Ordis. They're very similar.
They are very similar, yes.
And Squall, Gregory, Squall, Squaggly, Vansel. They all sound like Gregory. I didn't mean that. I'm obviously fine with this revelation, and I am not into anything long-term ever.
For the gift of a singular magical item, I would be more than happy to open a gateway to the city of Sigil.
I have to give you a magical item?
Yes. A bauble, a trinket, or an artifact, whatever you feel is an appropriate and fair price. I trust my customers very much so. Unfortunately not, Skull.
Okay, well, I'm going to keep looking around for a little bit. And
of course.
It was...
Enjoy. Ask about anything you see. I'm delighted to assist.
Hey, do you have anything that could find a corpse?
Find a corpse?
Yeah, like I lost my corpse.
You lost your corpse?
Not me as a corpse, my friend.
Dreadful. You lost your friend who is a corpse. That's horrible. I'm so sorry.
It was really sad. It was not my fault.
Sad.
They were not in my bag.
That sounds dreadful. Tell me more. What happened?
Well, they died, and I put them in a bag. When I opened the bag, they were gone.
And this bag, did it look like this? And casts minor illusion and creates what looks like a bag of holding.
Yeah, it looked like this. And I hold up my bag.
May I look at
it? Ryan's corpse isn't in there, right?
No.
Yep, you can.
Excellent craftsmanship. This is an original. Oh no, Sandwich is in there. What are you doing, Sandwich?
Sandwich is browsing the
okay, I thought
wares. So. Not really understanding all the hormones going on with the fairy. Yeah, probably like that.
Yep. You see clothing, you see a shirt, you see sling ammunition, weapons, potions, armor, spell scrolls. You see a Gilmore's Glorious Goods, essentially. Well, my initial thought would be that perhaps you had been misled by an evil fairy, no offense, with a bag of devouring, but that's not the case here. This is indeed what it looks like. Hands it back to you. Roll perception, by the way.
Have you ever... Roll perception first. Oh my gosh, this dice should die. That is a 11. It's an 11.
11? Okay. Cool.
Now, hear me out. You seem very wise. Have you ever heard of bunnies turning into gnolls? Because I have a theory, and no one seems to respect me on it.
There is a magic.
But do you see that over there? I kind of like.
I do.
Sandwich. Could that be my bunny corpse?
I don't think so. There is a magic you speak of that brings people back to life in a new form, but there's two concerns with it. Number one, it's druidic magic. Do you have a druid in your group? Someone who could have cast such a magic?
Thankfully not.
All right. And number two, it doesn't change the personality or the soul. They wake up knowing who they are.
Well, sometimes I wonder if they do, they just can't vocalize it because they're too busy being like, ah.
What's your dead friend's name?
Nyx.
Nyx.
This is the betrayer or the beholder.
The Reaper. You're friends with him. Fascinating.
Yeah, isn't he like the best?
He is. The legends
I
about
mean,
him. That many people in one moment. It's
well, we don't like to talk
beautiful.
about that. He's changed. He's reformed. He found gods.
You see her just turn and look at Sandwich and go, Reaper of Velen Rid. Nyx? Are you Nyx?
I don't know. You don't think I've tried to ask it?
I don't believe that's your friend.
I'm offended when Chestnut calls it an it.
I don't believe that young person is your dead friend. I believe they are their own person.
That's another one of those mysteries. I don't know where they came from, and they don't know where they came from either. But that's their business, not mine.
Fascinating. Another secret to uncover.
Secret? Whose secret? Their secret, not
Their
my secret.
secret,
I haven't
yes,
told
well,
any secrets. I don't have any secrets. I've only done good
not,
deeds.
my friend. Of course not. I'm not here to try and get you to divulge anything, Chestnut. I just want to offer honest wares. Potentially a night of gambling and fun. I'm here to help.
Okay, so let me go talk to my friends.
Of course.
We'll pool together some magic items, just one.
Just one.
And
One item of magical quality, and I will open the doorway to the Fortune's Wheel.
And I'm gonna just look at Gregory and be like, "Thanks, Gregory," and but I gotta go.
Fortune's Wheel.
Walk.
There it is.
Walk back to my friends.
Enjoy your night, Miss Chestnut.
It could be better. Just leave.
By all means, talk to me further if you need.
Come on, Sandwich. Let's go.
Oh, Sandwich is still shopping.
Meanwhile,
Then more than welcome to stay.
Yeah, meanwhile, Sandwich is putting stuff on the counter.
What are you putting on the counter?
Does Sandwich have money? Because I'll tell you right now, Squall has 21 gold.
Sandwich has at least 20 gold. I will give them the benefit that they picked up the pouch Tethio gave them.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Is this like an actual shop?
You'd have to go over there, but yeah.
Oh man! Let me head over there.
A jar that just looks like dirt and puts it on the counter.
You bring over a jar of dirt, you said?
And motions it over to the fox. Yeah, I'm gonna send it to you. It's a.
Oh, you have an item in mind you're looking for. Okay, cool. Send it over.
Yeah. Oh, this is the random thing they're gonna trade for equivalent. Oh, yeah.
They smile at you and they take one 500 gold worth gem out of your pile that you offer up. And yeah, you can have that item. Or did I misunderstand?
Oh, no, it's fine.
Okay.
Go ahead, let orders come over to shop if you.
Yep. Chestnut, you go running back over to the main deck. Hello, Chestnut. Did you find everything you were looking for?
I think so. I didn't. There's two of. I'm gonna like turn away from them and tell my friends, like, there's multiples of them, but the number one is on the like the pleasure barge or the island, whatever it is, because Fortune's Wheel. But if we give them one magical item that we see fit, we can go over to Fortune's Wheel, and that would get us out of the spot where we don't even know where we're at in the middle of the ocean. It would put us maybe one step closer to getting Nyx back. I don't know how, but I bet we could, like go play a slot machine or just, I think we could go have a little bit of fun, but it would also be beneficial because we could win things. And I don't have a problem, but I think it could be great for us and camaraderie, and maybe Nyx's corpse is there. What do you guys say?
I mean, I have no magic item I can trade, but y'all seem to have accumulated quite the amount of things.
Someone has to have something.
As out of game, I'm like, you don't want to trade Snicker Snack. Obviously not serious, but
I don't know. That depends. What other weapons are in the store? Anything I could actually use my dueling fighting style for.
don't know. You'd have to go look.
I mean, like, how magical do they need? Like, would they take this porcelain jar adorned with silver and a griffin relief? I mean, I've never used it.
What
It's
is
magic. It's a porcelain jar. I'm pretty sure it summons a griffin or something. I don't remember, but it does.
it? Oh, the figurine. Okay. Sorry, just the way you described it, I'm like, did I give you a magic item and then you never
No,
asked to
I don't know if
identify it?
Well, I have in my bag of holding, it's literally, I have written a porcelain jar adorned with silver and a griffin relief. I don't know what it is, but I've been carrying around.
I just now want to do that sometime. I'm play one of you guys are DMing. I'm just gonna get a magic item, never identify it, wait like 10 game sessions, and then just be like, by the way, what did this do?
I mean, I think I've had that since like
I'll give
the
it to you.
5th session.
I'll give it to you. It's up to you. You guys have to go talk to them.
I also have a deed to an estate in Cortex. But I kind of want
That
that.
is not magical.
What about a scroll? Is a scroll magical?
If it casts a spell,
It does. I have a scroll.
it's up to you.
I know.
You guys are all standing on the deck of Squall's ship,
What do you guys think?
except for Sandwich, who's still back
Wait,
over there shopping.
Vansel, you probably have a bucket
I'm
of
still in there
magical
shopping.
items.
Vansel comes
You
up.
are practically a magical item.
All right, I missed part of that. I was downstairs. What's going on?
Do you have a magical item I could have?
I have several. What do you need?
Can I have it? We're gonna go. I have an idea. We're gonna go to the World of Wonder. I can't.
Fortune's wheel, my dear.
The Fortune's Wheel. And we're gonna go and we're gonna win Nyx's
It has, like,
Nyx back.
Pikes she never uses.
Pardon?
I'm just saying you have like 5 weapons you never
You
use.
have like 5 weapons you never use. I'm busy, okay? And I have 3.
I will. All right, are we going with?
We're all going. It'll get us out of this predicament in the ocean. It will give us a direction. We've got to find that other dude, the one we got to give the friend for the, the one that gave us orders back. We got to do that. And
Was
I
the
bet
thing
they.
that, sandwich
they said-
trade open a portal.
I thought you were buying the dust.
Nope, I clarified.
Oh, okay. You messaged me. Oh, yes. Yeah, back on the boat. Meanwhile, if you're wishing passage, I'd be more than happy to open it up. Do you want to wait for your friends? Or you just wanting to go on your own?
How many?
Any as many as you wish. How many do you want to bring?
Oh,
4. That sounds reasonable. A deal it is. Passage for 4 through at a time of your choosing. You turn over the dust when you're ready to go. Does that seem fair?
I. There you go. You have a portal. Yes, it does have a portal, but Jessica doesn't know that yet, so.
All right. Back on the boat. What do you guys do?
Shopping.
Yeah, same here. I'm browsing.
You guys go over. You come in. You see Sandwich deep in negotiation with another Shemeska. And yeah, you look around. It's a shop. There are potions, armors, weapons. Any number of things you can imagine. What are you looking for? Never be questioning when the DM just says, "Sure, there's a shop. What are you looking for?"
Do you have
Snicker snack. Butterfinger.
Yes, I was wondering, any type of finesse like weapons, that rapiers or scimitars, or
I do have this fascinating short sword right over here. It holds it up, and you see 3 glowing gems in the hilt. This was once owned by a noble warrior. Tracked day and night, he found there was a dragon that always slept during the day, and he challenged it. This is all that left behind at the end. For you see, the dragon slept all day to fight the night.
That's hilarious. It's a funny joke. Does that have to do with the dagger or the
Yes,
short
the
sword?
knight died horribly, and the dragon didn't like it for its hold. I traded it for a while back. This weapon is said to grant your deepest desire. It's been used successfully at least one other documented time.
Can I have? I'm gonna cast Identify on it.
Okay. It is a luck blade. Only has 1 wish left, but it is a luck blade.
All right, I'll let Orda shop while I look that up. I don't know what that is, but
It's a short sword that can let you cast wish once, and it's a +1 short sword. Is there anything you're looking for, Ortis, was it? You're all so quiet as you go over the pots and pans and scrolls and cans and knickknacks in this lovely little shop.
I'm trying to, out of character, I'm trying to familiarize myself with the items just to see,
I am deliberately being very, very blank. If you ask for a specific item, I will come up with something. If you say, if you ask for an item, I'm looking for a sword, it'll be like with Squall. I came up with one on the spot. If you say I'm looking for X and you tell me something, I'll roll and see if it's available.
Okay.
It is a very well stocked shop.
How about rings?
I have a great many magical rings. Are you looking for one in particular? Something that provides health, power? I have, let's see, what do we have here? What do we have? I have this one right here. It's said to protect your mind from prying eyes and spells.
Sure. Yeah.
This one can be yours for a very low price of 1,000 gold pieces. Or, if you're interested in more interesting barters, perhaps a secret. I sense... Well, let's be fair. I don't sense I overheard conversations, or my other did. You were all looking for something? Turakash. Why? That ring could be yours if you tell me why you're seeking this creature.
I'm sorry, but that is out of my price range.
Oh, then a simple 1,000 gold and this ring can be yours.
And that too is out of my price range.
I'm so sorry. Well, your friend has arranged transport to Fortune's Wheel. Perhaps you can go earn your fortune and buy all the magic you need, sir.
What about weapons?
I have a great many, but I will tell you they are in a similar price range. How much are you looking to spend, good sir?
Uh, that's a good question. I guess like 200 gold, possibly.
200 gold? I have some scrolls, a potion or two. But honestly, that sounds like another reason to take up your friend's agreement. 200 gold can quickly become 2 million if your luck holds.
Squall still in the room with me?
You guys are all there, yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Squall, what do you think?
No, we have 0 leads on this person. So yeah, we were hired by someone to find rectal catch, rectal tash. But honestly, we don't even know their name or. I mean, they kept this one in a bubble, a bauble on top of their staff. But they told us that we'd know him when we see him, and that's literally the only thing we were given. But they asked, they hired us to find him. Was this secret enough?
For the sword, I believe it is. You may take it. One asked question. Who told you to seek Raktokash?
Are you talking to me or
Yes.
this one? I don't know. I don't know their name. They never said. Like, I literally turned around to ask more questions, and they were gone.
You're an illusionist of some sort. Can you show me what they look like?
Sure. But if I do this, you will give my friend ring. I do not need sword. I'd rather have friend who has ring.
Certainly.
I'll cast minor illusion.
Okay.
It shows Ortis blasting out of the ball naked. No, we're joking. It's it's the lady.
Okay. Well, looks like the ring is yours, Mr. Ortis. The ring is yours, and your Knoll friend has already provided passage to the arena. Just let me know when you're the casino. You're welcome to go whenever you're ready.
You scared me. Don't take me back there.
Hazelnut comes out. What's the ring called?
Ring of Mind Shielding. If you are not able to find it, I will happily send you a link. But is there anything else I can help you with?
Anyone, Chestnut, did you get anything? You're buying anything, or?
Oh, I was trying to get us passage there, but I guess Sandwich already did that. So I don't know what I use. You already got a ring. Got anything? Get a good necklace. Maybe something shiny and pretty. I've always wanted to
find something.
Have some jewels, or like a lovely hat, but not like a big hat. Like, maybe like a circlet, or some gloves that aren't but like just like for fanciness.
You know what? You've all been so delightful, and I want to see you all enjoy your evening. Here you are, Miss Chestnut. Hands you an amulet.
It's beautiful. I'm going to put it on right away.
You're banished.
Not again.
You are not banished. You have a magical amulet.
Do I know that it's magical?
I guess not specifically.
Just do anything?
It does do stuff.
Do I know what those things are?
Do you want to spend an hour attuning to it and learning what it is?
I do, but not right this second.
Exactly. All right. Shemeska kind of smiles at you all, and on that case, with your lovely companion's offer, she touches the mirror lightly, and it ripples and opens up. Not opens up, but like shimmers, and you see, instead of a reflection of the room you're in, you see a hall where you see angels, demons, and other creatures walking about, talking to each other, sipping flutes of champagne. And you see, centered of it, a fountain where you see a golden statue of Shemeska with her arms outstretched, coins raining down from her hands into the water. And that's where we'll pick up next time, because we are almost at 4 hours.
Before we walked in there, I'll cast Identify on the necklace that she's wearing.
Yeah,
just to know what it is.
And I was going to stop before you guys, start around before you guys had walked through. I'm not, pushing the decision or anything like that.
Yeah, I'll just use a spell slot. I don't want to take 10 minutes.
Yeah, Chestnut has an amulet of the plains.
Cool.
The angel's green.
Now I have a secret that I can keep from her.
While wearing this amulet, you can use an action to name a location you're familiar with on another plane of existence. Then make a DC 15 intelligence check. On a successful check, you cast plane shift. On a failure, you and each creature or object within 15 feet of you travel to a random destination.
Amazing.
It is not a good item for me. It's fine. I'm going to use that with my negative.
You roll a D100. On a 1 to 60, you travel to a random location on the plane you wanted to go to. On a 61 to 100, you randomly travel somewhere.
It's going to be fine.
On that note, we'll wrap up for the evening. We avoided Chestnut dying, essentially.
And again, I would like to have note that Ortis said he wanted me back.
Mm-hmm.
Ortis said that.
But we're going to pick back up, ladies and gentlemen, on the 4th of November for the next Witchlight channel. And until then, always trust anthropomorphic foxes. I'm sure they have your best interest at heart. Have a good night.